Are we starting the podcast? This is it. We began.
Well, this is usually where we chat for a bit and then figure out where we decide to throw this theme song that everybody's been waiting for.
No, I got no time for that this week. I gotta get into our drink reviews ASAP.
You got the Soul Saver 2000s on right now, the Snackman Supremes.
All our listeners, if you don't know this right now, but I have Snackman's big white sunglasses on right now because I forgot mine, and I'm beat, and I'm like, I don't want these people to see into my soul like that. I don't want them to see into my tired soul. To see that I am human like them.
That's the Snackman Soul Saver 2000.
Performers are never tired. We're always ready to give 100%. Fuck you, world. I won't do what you tell me.
You want to hit the song?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You got Rage?
Our theme song, Mike.
Yeah.
Reese, are you ready? You know the theme?
He's going to learn it on the go.
Let's go. All right, here we go, man.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have
the snacks of life. The snacks of life.
There's a time you gotta go and show you grow, and now you know about
the snacks of life.
The
snacks of life.
When the world...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Snacks of Life podcast with comedian Mike Rita and the Snackman. This week's guest is comedian, producer, writer Reese Turner.
It's amazing when he does that, eh?
Yeah, no, that's insane.
It's a lot of energy.
Yeah,
I'm done for the episode now. I check out for the rest of the episode. These sunglasses will hide all.
An animatronic robot from Chuck E. Cheese. You get that line out, you just shut down.
I shut down, and then the rest. Once in a while, I malfunction. I go, ha ha ha, that's great, snacks, and then I just go right back to like Reets.
Fuck the cardboard cutout, Lionel Messi. Why don't we get a cardboard cutout like Rita?
Dude, that would be funny. For the weeks that I'm not here, we just cardboard cut me out.
Even for like times when you want to just throw to your alter ego.
That would be really funny too if I just went off the mic and it's just cardboard cut out me, like, and only the people who get to watch the video get to see that for a little bit.
Yeah, they don't know.
They're like, why is it this cardboard Reeds?
That would be great.
So we got Reese Turner in the house. I originally worked with Reese when we were just younglings, on little poop shows, and then when he became this king of Montreal's pot comedy scene, and he threw probably one of the best shows that ever existed in Montreal comedy history. Reese, do you remember those great?
I do, man.
Remember
the studio sesh. You helped make it so good, man. We had legendary nights in Montreal. It's ridiculous.
That shit was nuts, man. There were people bringing in weed. There was like glass blowers and weed growers and
weed showers.
Oh man! And there was the lady Melanie. She would always have cool art. And then the Herb Glass or something. Herb Glass. I can't remember his name no more.
Ika Glass.
That was so close.
And he had like the scorpions and like the dinosaur bombs.
Shout out Ika Glass.
Always he's a follower of ours, actually.
Ika Glass?
Yes, I believe so.
OG. He's a good dude. Man,
those shows
Montreal studio sesh. If anybody ever lived out in Montreal and you went to one of those, know that you were part of Montreal comedy history. Those were some of the first full-blown weed comedy shows.
Are those the skunk sponsored shows?
That was originally that, and then it moved to its own thing.
Yeah, and then I started my own.
Oh man, remember that first time I ever did a skunk show with you guys? Yeah. I showed up like 5 minutes before I was supposed to go on because it just took me forever to get to Montreal. It was one of those days.
Well, like we were doing the show in like a sketchy warehouse in like the Marché Central district of Montreal.
On a scale of 1 to Fannabis, how sketchy was the area in Montreal?
1 to Fannabis? It's like halfway to Fannabis.
Halfway to Fannabis?
Yeah, it wasn't super sketch, but it wasn't like Fannabis sketch.
You're not leaving your car doors unlocked, maybe.
No, man.
When we rolled into Fannabis on Saturday, I was like, boy, we're getting off on Nikola Tesla. This is a very rough area of town.
Yeah.
And Nikola gets the short end of everything. That guy, poor dude. Like, oh yeah, we'll name a street after you in the cracky part of town. You fucking piece of shit.
It's like, where are we going, Mike? What do you? Maybe he really doesn't want to do this podcast anymore, and he's taking me to kill me. I thought we had fun.
It was a mafia hit.
I thought we had fun. It kind of felt that way.
It's like, I'm gonna pull up into a parking lot. Some guy just shows up in your part of the window and just blast your head off. And then I get out of the car, shake my like suit off, and then just go to Fannabis.
That's why he wanted me to drive.
Yeah.
Mike, you can't sit behind me the whole trip. You just can't sit behind me. There's only 2 of us in the car.
He's the Suge Knight of comedy, and I'm just Pac.
So what, bro? You guys gotta get someone, bro. I would love to shoot a couple comics, bro, or just or producers. There's a couple people in the scene that I would love to like mafia hit to death.
You can't say things like that because people actually watch this podcast apparently, and if they watch or listen now, you're like. If True Turtle gets hit tomorrow, you're already fucking A1 prime suspect, right?
Nah, bro.
Right?
I wouldn't assassinate Truthy because I don't really know him. but I would.
But I think you do know Truth Turtle. I think that's what bothers you.
Of course I know who Truth Turtle is, but I don't know who it is, and that's the worst part of it all. Like, I want him to just expose, like, tell me, you fucking idiot, stop hiding, you piece of shit. Why don't you just tell Reets, like, you know, you're all up in my
You're
inbox.
like, ollie oxen free, bud. This game's over.
Turts is probably listening right now. Turts, you fuck, I blocked your ass because I'm so sick.
He actually asked me why.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Turts, I'm sick of your power games, bro. I don't need you to play those games with me no more. You want to hide your identity? I'll fucking block your ass. You can't talk to me now. I got beef with True Turtle, bro.
I can see, man. What happened?
I'll tell you my True Turtle beef. True Turtle wouldn't tell me who it was, and it was causing it was just like I was just thinking about it like way too much. Like, who could it be? And then I was like, why the fuck do I let this stupid turtle fucking account have this much power over my brain? Fucking out of here, bro. Blocked, and now I haven't thought of it. I think about him right now because we're laughing about him, but stupid turtle.
He thinks about him late at night too. Don't let him.
Yeah, sometimes I beat it to that little cigarette smoking turtle photo that he always posts over. I'm like, Turts, you smoke that cigarette after sex? Or
Well,
what?
if it's any consolation, True Turtle is hurt, and he's a little upset because he really appreciates Mike Rita, and he's reached out to me.
I was a big fan of Turts for a long time.
I still am.
And then I was like, this fucking turtle's not going to tell me who he is, eh? Turts ain't going to expose himself.
I wrote a Turts with him. We co-wrote a Turts this week.
I'm out of it.
It was the Dalai Lama Turts.
Holy
This
shit.
guy's tight with Turts.
So like he knows who it is.
No, he
No.
doesn't. Turts won't tell him either. But
Turts
everyone
won't tell me who he is, but I'm sure that Turts wants me to know who he is. But we've given Turts a platform here, and Turts has called in a few times, which was very uncharacteristic of Turts to call in.
it was a Bush phone call. They were Bush.
Yo,
He almost botched it.
Oh no. How?
Well, he called from a number that we could call back. And we could see the area code, and
Yeah.
was
And then he
nuts.
tried to say he didn't call, and I hit him with the screenshots, and I was like, come on, dude. You
Turts.
called, and he admitted it. But Truth was hurt that you blocked him, and he's anticipating one day you guys rekindling your online. Everybody needs a good nemesis, Mike. And in this situation, Turts, he's your nemesis. You are Batman.
Dude,
you are Superman.
I don't want no fucking
You're
nemesis.
Sherlock Holmes, bro.
Bro,
That's
you know,
your
you want to
Moriarty.
know that? Bro.
Does that make me Wilson? Who's the guy with Sherlock Holmes? Who was his sidekick? Watson. Fuck yeah.
You're the Lucy Liu of this relationship for sure.
Wow.
You know what? It feels like that sometimes. He's my Jerry Garcia. I'm following him around the country. And that's basically what I told people when we went to Vancouver this past week. Mike, we had a great time out there, didn't we? Shout out
bro.
everyone that we met.
Holy, Vancouver was a hoot. It was a hoot, and I didn't want nothing to do with it. Straight the fuck up. I was like hoping to God that the rain shut her all down, and then, bro, it was literally 4 o'clock on 420, 20 minutes prior to 420. We get a call from the promoter. She's like, "Hey, do you want to come down? I know it's rainy. I know it's shit, but I'll pick you up. I'll bring you down for 420.
Yeah.
Just come hang out with us, smoke some J's." I'm like, "Okay, you know what? I'll go down." Buddy, within 1 hour, me and this guy got to 420, heard Afroman play Cause I Got High live in front of like a solid audience in the rain.
There was a solid
Not gonna
group
lie.
there for people in the rain.
That's right, bro. A couple hundred, like I would say, like a light 200 people. But again, death rain.
Yeah.
Awful weather, awful Vancouver weather, cold and rainy. Like who the fuck wants to be outside? But they held out. And for some reason, I forgot that I was Mike Rita when I originally got there.
Who told you that you were Mike Rita?
You did.
I did.
Shout out to because we're just standing in the audience. I'm like, man, I wish I could meet Afroman. And this guy goes, why can't you meet Afroman? You're Mike Rita. And I'm like, oh yeah. And then I just called one of the stage guys. I'm like, hey, can I go back there? He's like, yeah, Mike Rita, come.
That's
I'm like,
amazing.
oh yeah.
Did you call him like that too?
No, this guy.
Yeah, no, I would've got him. I was
this
like,
guy
yo,
actually
bro.
waved him down. He's like, hey, come here.
And
Mike
of course,
Rita's
I
here.
stand out like a sore thumb, right? They're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they saw this guy from a mile. Nobody sees me. But the stagehand guy, good shout out 420 Professor, who was also like the host, a bunch of stuff. He was just a great dude overall.
he was. He treated me well after we dropped you off at
Hell yeah.
the airport as well.
Such a kind dude, man. Sterling is his real name. Guy originally from Saskatchewan, where I met him. Not sure where he's living nowadays, but super nice guy. He's hosting 420 that day. He's like part of the stage crew, and we go, hey, can I go meet Afroman? He's like, yeah, and these guys just bring me backstage, and we end up just chilling, rolling a blunt, having a laugh. Afroman the nicest stoner you could imagine. Sat down with me. We chatted a bit about, how important his song is to stoner culture and how, like, some people look down on it, but some people absolutely crank it as an anthem. And it's more important to remember that it is an anthem to so many people around the world because of its sarcastic nature.
Yeah.
No one's fucking going to do any of that stuff high. That's old stereotypes, but it's hilarious,
I love it.
I love it. Everybody likes it. I mean,
He was a big hit. He was a huge hit.
dude, and I had to leave that night, so I didn't get to go watch the actual Afroman show. I just got to see him at 420. This guy goes to the Afroman show, doesn't even pay, just walks in, is like, hey, snacks, 420 professor. Bro, the most lenient security. They're like, all right, guys, enjoy. Snacks.
420 professor walked in with like a pound bag.
Yeah, he walked
the
in with
security
a
guy was
pound.
like, you belong here. Continue on your way.
Continue on, bro. These guys got the hang. We're backstage. Saw some titties, probably. It was,
it was crazy, man. We were on the stage with Afroman. Got to get a Colt 45. Sterling got signed by him. We got to hang out with him a little bit.
That's such a classic, good signed thing. A Colt 45 by Afroman. If I had thought of that, you and I would have gone and got a couple Colties.
I went set list hunting. I got a ticket.
Nice.
That says Afroman 420, and I went hunting because that's my thing, I love to go for the set list, but they don't use a set list. But that was I went for the set list because I figured if you're going to have an Afroman set list, 420.
You got something else that's cool too. You got the ticket stub that says 420.
Yeah.
April 20th, Afroman. I was like, damn, bro, fuck.
Yeah. And when we went into the trailer with Afroman, I remember the guy was rolling blunts and he had Russian cream blunts, and I was like, "Oh, you want a vanilla?" And he's like, "Nah, they're always dry." Remember? And
this guy's like, "Nah, I got some non-dry."
I'm like, "These are from America,
this whole
man."
Thing, bro. It was this whole thing. We were like, "Damn, bro." Yeah, I'd say, man, like it wasn't even Afroman who stopped us from hanging. We hung out for about 10, 15 minutes before the security. One of his security personnel was like, "All right, yo, guys, get a little crowd in here." And he kind of just ushered us out. I swear to God, and ushered hoes in.
Exactly what happened.
It was like, oh, we got hoed out. I'm okay. Like, it was one of those things where you're like, wow, we just got ushered out for some hoes, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
It is what it is,
it's
bro.
It's his pre-show ritual.
That's right. It's his thing. It's his trailer. I'm in his trailer.
That's amazing.
And then he went to give me back the pack of blunts. I'm like, nah, they're for you guys. He's like, all right, you can stay and roll your blunt. Finish it up.
It was this whole thing, man.
It was good.
When we were getting ushered out for hoes, I remember thinking like, wow, what a cool story this is going to be one day.
Giving rappers blunts is the best. I gave Tony Yayo a pack of Bluntwoods.
Oh, you with your boy?
Yeah.
You know who he was with? Peter Jackson.
Oh, you were with PJ?
Yeah, PJ and Tony Yayo. They came to visit the store. I'm out at Oneida Cannabis Store, 1984, Fairgrounds Road.
He gave his own show, his store a shout out. What the fuck? Bro, cut that from.
They didn't even bring us no weed, bro. And they're black market too.
Wow.
So I can get behind it,
Tony Yayo mumbled himself through a goddamn conversation with you guys. Tony Yayo has one of the funniest speaking voices I've ever seen. Gotta love Tony Yayo as a rapper. No disrespect, Tony Yayo as a rapper, but
he
as
was
a human being,
he was a G&G unit.
He's great, bro.
But we can't forget when if you've ever heard him talk at all, it's like, yeah, tomorrow we cover how to do the thing, we on that, and we'll see you in New York too, April 9th, all right, Tony. And you're like, damn, Tony Yayo, you ain't lying about the Yayo part, bro. That upper lip is so numb you can't even get a sentence. So yeah, we come, East Coast.
That's the best.
That is the best.
I love Tony Yayo. No disrespect, Mr. Yayo. You're the best.
No disrespect.
Nah, man,
Tony
he's a
Yayo.
legend.
He's
Come
a
on.
legend, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, respecting a legend and also roasting a legend come hand in hand. You can't be a legend without getting
1000%.
roasted. You just
He plays into it, man. Come on. He's
Obviously.
the guy's a made man. He's
there's
still acting
no
gangster.
way
Come on.
that at home when he's like with some lady, he's like, yeah, he won't do nothing. He must be like, yo, you want to grab a pizza or nah? Yeah, you're right. He must pronunciate at home.
Maybe a little.
A little pronunciation. There's got to be pronunciation in Tony Yayo's life somewhere, bro.
I love that guy.
Another crazy thing that happened when we were in Vancouver, Mike, we got a really very talented. Oh, we got first flute of the night. You
take the good, you take the bad, and then you got a little bread, the facts of life.
Very talented young artist, Tuner 118, threw up an amazing mural of you and me in the Lee Side Skate Park.
Bro, there were rumblings when we were leaving here, like, yo, there's rumblings that there may or may not be a mural going up. And when you think about that shit, you're like, there's no way, bro. In Vancouver, in Lee Side, such a famous skate park. I think it may or may not have been featured in a fucking Tony Hawk game once. It's insane.
And he's a fresh off the doing the Nardwaur mural. that blew up. Like, Vancouver legend, like a Canadian icon, Nardwaur.
You know, you can't live your life without. Buddy, Nardwaur, 1.2 million followers on Instagram, and I was like, wow. So well respected by so many people.
And across all genres.
Uh-huh.
He a little Nardwaur fact for the people out there. First of all, maybe the best musical interviewer across all genres.
Oh,
also,
not even close.
Yeah. And got the last Kurt Cobain interview.
Oh, yeah?
He's the last. He has the distinction of being the last person to interview Kurt Cobain, 1994.
Wouldn't it be funny if that's why he shot himself? He's like, that little nerd.
That's what I'm gonna say, like, because he goes real deep dives on people. So maybe he brought up some real painful shit.
Is it true? Is it true when you were doing heroin in 1991 that the needle you used was originally Don Rickles' insulin needle?
You're like, wow.
How did you know
Yeah,
that?
he's just like this the whole
I
time.
gotta know.
His
I'm
posture
Nardwaur.
changes. He goes from like,
I gotta know I'm Nardwaur.
yeah, it's my job. You're Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, that's right. You know, he's always got that little rebuttal.
I've gotta know.
That's what did it. Now that's a new conspiracy theory.
Dude,
Nardwaur
Kurt Cobain.
Killed Kurt Cobain.
Nardwaur. A lot of people don't know that intro song written by Nirvana. Nardwaur. Nardwaur. You're like, wow, is that Grohl on the drums, dude?
Nardwaur. I gotta have Grohl on the drums. I'm Nardwaur. Nardwaur.
No, that's his band. The Depressors or
Yeah, it's got a
the Elevators, the Evaporators. I think it's
It could be.
Nardwaur and the Evaporators.
Yeah, I don't even think he says Nardwaur. I think he just called like.
They're just called the Evaporators?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he was in that band for
Dude,
time.
One of the snootiest, funniest things that you get a good glimpse of how dedicated this guy was to the art is that interview when he's like 20, and they're like, "What are you gonna do with your life, Nardwaur?" He's like, "Well, if it's up to my father, I'm gonna be an engineer."
Yeah.
And I don't know about that.
I'm gonna try to be an engineer, but I don't know.
Yeah, he's like, "I'll try, but I don't really know." You're just like, I guess I'll appease him. Dude, so classy. Like, wow, you were that dedicated, bro. That in the face of your, I'm sure, well-off parents who wanted you to become this other thing, you're like, well, my father, fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Like,
and then people are dressing up as him as Halloween and
dude,
shit.
he's an
Like,
icon.
complete
He
icon.
wouldn't have been nothing as an engineer. He would have been some frustrated engineer who shot up the fucking place.
Literally.
And instead, he's like, now he's looking at like, Kendrick Lamar, when you were 17, isn't it true your name was Flamethrower? And Kendrick Lamar's like, what? How the fuck did you
I put
know?
one song on MySpace. Nobody knew that shit. I have to know. I'm Nardwaur.
So, have you guys ever heard the conspiracy of how he finds out these things?
No, I'd love to hear how he finds out these things. He must-
He's a mannequin in a department store that comes alive at night with his special hat.
Today's special?
So-
Yo, that's the next logo I'm knocking off
Originally,
for this podcast. I already sent it back, actually.
Originally, when he was getting started, it was very hard. Some of those early interviews are not as deep cut as now, because nowadays he's so well known. So how's he getting this information, right? He's so well known. That's the thing that he does. He uses the Nardwaur thing. Imagine you get a phone call and you're Kendrick Lamar's childhood friend, and it's some guy going, "Hi, this is Nardwaur Finkelstein, and I'd like to know," and you're like, "Nardwaur?" And he's like, "Yeah," and you're like, "Nardwaur, you're gonna interview Kendrick or something?" You're like, "Yes, that's right. I'll be interviewing your friend Kendrick." And I was wondering if you have any childhood memories that might maybe make him react and go, "Whoa, oh my God."
We was at the bowling alley,
Yeah.
and he wore blue shoes, and we called him Blue Shoes
Blue
for the
shoes,
entire night.
call him Blue Shoes. He gonna go crazy.
Thank you.
Is there any other thing I should know? Yeah. We call him Blue Shoes. Let him know that Christina still love him. Watch, he gonna flip out. And then so he writes these things down. He comes back to the interview, has basic questions. Your new album, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then just isn't it true, Kendrick, that Blue Shoes was your name? And so
And he brings out a pair of blue bowling shoes, and it's like,
originally when he
I
would
got these
reach
for
out
you
to people's
at
circle.
your bowling alley. Yeah.
Dude, he has like I know a guy who told a story once that he'll keep reaching out. Is there anyone else that you could tell me that I should reach out to? Yeah. Call my boy. He's got another story. He'll give you another one.
Yeah.
So now he builds this little thing. And he always said, don't tell them, like, but I'm going to bring it up in an interview. I hope you enjoy the interview. So imagine you're at home, you're like, oh my God, he's going to drop. You're like, it must be a great, I'm sure originally it was really hard because he had to convince these people, like, I'm going to interview him.
Yeah.
The interview is going to be great. I want to drop some secret thing.
oh, people seek
blah,
out
blah,
the
blah.
Nardwaur interview now. This
That's right.
the publicist is like, you've made it when you get to interviewed by Nardwaur. How many rappers, though, have you seen that when he does something like that, like threaten to knock him out?
It's because you know what? You really get a sense of who's a confident human and who is this shell of who they pretend to be. Dude, some artists are so excited to be interviewed by him, and some guys are so awkward. Like Jay-Z's awkward. Is it Jay-Z? No.
Little Uzi was awkward.
Lil Uzi was so awkward.
Tyler,
bro.
the Creator, loves him.
Loves him. Because Tyler, the Creator's so
'cause
confident in himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Think about
right.
I don't really give a fuck about none of y'all. Like, you know, he's like, he's himself, like, you know, and then when he sees Nardwaur, he's like, Nardwaur! Do you ever see him when he gets off stage? And he's like literally running off stage, and Nardwaur's like, hey, and he's like, he just runs up to Nardwaur, shakes him. No! Dude, imagine that. Imagine what that feels like. You're like, man, I have been this interviewer for years, and now these
30
artists
years.
that I look up to, or people that I want to interview, they're just so happy to see me because they know some sick shit is about to happen. Tyler, I know you just got off stage, but isn't this album the first LP you've ever heard? And he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I have an autographed version of the first funk record that you ever listened to, signed to you.
Yeah, like, my grandpa gave this to me when I was a kid. How did you find this? I have to find it. I'm Nardwaur.
So
that's the secret to Nardwaur, is that he reaches out to people's circles, and he keeps getting closer and closer until he gets so close to like people's like, you know, inner circles that they just can't believe that the information he's about to get. Nowadays, yeah, it's this big thing. They can't wait for Nardwaur to drop something. But once upon a time, if you watch those old, like, you know, he's
not in the costume or anything. He's just a nerdy kid.
Nerdy kid.
Yeah.
So happy. The costume starts after the Evaporators or some shit, and it breaks out on Much Music, and then that's it. Or is it Much More Music?
It was Much Music, I think.
It was Much Music, I think, yeah.
Dude, at this point, I think he's been on every major Canadian, every major American network.
Nardwaur. Yeah, he must have.
You know, he...
God, late night Nardwaur episodes were so good.
Yeah, dude, because again... He hit everything, man. He's interviewing Nirvana and like rappers and like Celtic singers and fucking punk rockers.
Nardwaur on a phone call.
You got to get Nardwaur.
Dude, we have
I can get Nardwaur on a phone. I got a check mark, goddammit. I can get Nardwaur on a phone.
Yo, you need to flex the check a little bit.
I got to flex the check. Nard.
Actually, you did. We went and did a pizza review right after Afroman. To continue the story, before we went and checked the mural, which we're going to get to, we went and did a pizza review at Farina?
Yeah,
Pizza Farina. And it was like not even 5 minutes from where 420 was being held.
I'm not even kidding when I say this. That was probably the best crust I ever had in my life, bro.
Whoa.
It was so crispy on the
So
outside
good.
and flaky. It was so light that when you bit into the crust, it wasn't this doughy crust. It was like a passion flaky almost, bro.
That's how I tell a good pizza.
It was
So light.
bro, so light. Okay, I think I got a margarita or 4 cheese. 4 cheese, I think.
4
I got.
cheese.
And it was fire. 4 cheese, bro. We put a little bit of hot honey on it. As good as a 4 cheese pizza is gonna get, without it being too heavy, without it being anything. It was like, bros, me and this guy could have ate that whole pizza sitting down. I think we almost did clear most of the pizzas just sitting there, but the pepperoni was also a fucking fire.
Pepperoni was fire. And I mean, I've ate a lot of pizza. Reese, you may or may not know this about me, but
This guy's a pizza guy.
I eat a lot of pizza. I've Vegas, Key West, Chicago, Detroit, Buffalo.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere I go, and I do pizza reviews, and I take it very, very seriously. Highest I've ever scored a pizza is 9.
Best place.
The best place right now is One Night Only in Toronto.
One night only.
One
Better
night
than
only.
anywhere in the States.
Again, it's the highest score that I've given.
Okay.
Freddie the Pizza Man is right up there in Melvindale, Michigan. And of course, if you go to Las Vegas, there's places like Evil Pie and Pizza Rock.
Evil Pie's good?
Yeah, Evil Pie's good. And I also
I was in Vegas.
It's a cool spot. Okay. I like it when it's either, if it's going to be a new like hipster type pizza place, then it has to have a cool vibe to it, or I want an old traditional pizza place.
Yeah, you're right. This place was perfectly like old school with a modern like zing. You're like, man, I get it. I get what you're going for here. You look like you're in the middle of Italy on the hole in the wall. Like it looked like that, like a hole
like
in the wall. You know what I mean?
I had some solid pizza in Montreal. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Adamo.
Okay.
In Montreal.
Adamo's good pizza, but there's another place.
Okay.
It was called I think it was Napolina or something like that. It was in the east end of Montreal.
Any place called like Napolina,
Yeah, and it was
fire.
owned by a comic and his family. I'm not going to say his name.
I've been there.
Okay, you've been to that
We
spot.
toke in that place.
We did until one time we were toking in his place and his dad and sister walked in the door and I watched a grown man get fucking grounded.
Oh, wow.
Have you ever seen a grown man get grounded before?
Like, how could you smoke in the family business?
Yo, get all of these people out of here. And like, he got sent to fucking rehab, I think, for fucking weed.
Damn.
and other things.
I don't
but-
think I'm gonna reach out to them for a collab, Mike. I don't think when they see
great
my
pizza though, great
I
fucking
know
phenomenal.
that is the best pizza.
I was so awkward, dude. Now picture like a fucking 86-year-old like Sicilian man
losing his fucking mind.
The guy's gonna pop.
your bro was real scared too.
Yeah.
Legit fearful.
Yeah,
What? That's
'cause
a good
He's
business,
reaching
bro.
for
You don't
his
want none of
belt.
that business.
Yeah, no, it was such a good play. Arancini, everything, and we used to go there and get blazed, and he'd let us make pizzas in the bag.
Oh
Sick.
my god!
It was the best
bro.
place.
This guy one time made a pepperoni.
I'm gonna have to see. That was on my list when I was out there, but I ended up going to a demo. You say it the French way because you spent a lot of time. You're from Toronto, but you moved to Montreal.
Yeah,
It's been like a decade there.
yeah, I spent like 14 years in Montreal.
What is your take? How do you feel about that city as a whole?
The city is great. The province sucks.
I
Yeah.
can't believe that guy got booked. I'm still stuck on that guy getting, bro. The guy would let us get blazed up in the pizza place
Yeah, that's
after
so
a
sick.
show, and he would crank out a couple of Zaz for the homies. You're over there sitting around having Zaz garlic knots. Fuck.
The greatest thing
It was
ever.
honestly, it was such a great scene.
I can't believe he got booked.
Yeah, it was so sad.
Holy moly, what a life-altering old
Bro,
fuck.
now, yeah, and you're just sitting there, and you're just like, "What are you?"
Are you crazy? You got to get up and leave and be like, don't
Yeah.
do this to your son. He doesn't deserve it. He's a good person.
We kind of did that, but more so, we just did this. Oh, we gotta get out of here.
The camera's off.
The whole time it's been off.
No.
No, it's okay. But yo, they had great pizza and great arancini. Arancini.
Man, what the fuck?
All right, this is an official break. You take the good, you take the bad, and then you got a slice of bread that slacks alive.
We just went and did that Giggle Fest in Montreal. There.
What's that?
It's a new comedy festival that Michelle Forrester's trying to start.
She's no good. Who's that?
Some broad that's starting a comedy festival.
I have no idea who she
It's
is.
great though.
She's
Like,
no good.
No, like
Never
it was
met her,
great.
no.
I've never seen her perform, to be honest, but she did Just for Laughs last year, one of those originals tapings in Montreal.
Dude,
So good for her. You know, I've never seen her, but like she's good people. Man.
you know what's really funny? I grew up with like the really neighborhood dudes, and the other day we were just, I swear to God, we're smoking a joint in the like homie's basement, and I realized that everything these guys do is like blowjob related. And so you know how you just brought up like Michelle Forrester?
Yeah.
Just one of them would have been like, she get muckies though? She get muckies? And you're like, dude, I miss that. Because normal people don't do that. When,
no.
Like, you're hanging out with normal folks, you're like, oh, Michelle Forrester, good for her. You hang out with hood dudes, you're like, Michelle Forrester, hey, little mucky.
got the gut.
Yeah,
You got that gut.
You're like, chill, bro. I gotta tell the story. And I just had the urge to tell, as soon as you said Michelle Forrester, I was like, mucky, Michelle. Mucky, Michelle. And then I was like, bro, grab a hold of yourself. This ain't the hood. You can't just
That's
be,
hilarious.
dude, I'm gonna bring that back. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna bring back asking people if that chick gives monkeys, no matter who it is. So my mom sees her friend Gloria. Gloria gave monkeys to the boys. Run a train on Glurgler. All right. I'm done. It's so stupid, though. Isn't it so? I had such a laugh right on my head. I'm like, man, why do I have this sudden urge to ask if Michelle Forrester gives mucks?
So though, but seriously, you think she does?
The facts alive. The snacks alive.
So we ate some dope pizza.
Oh, I'm gonna get onto this drink too.
Yeah. Let's hit the Prime Energy.
All right, so we're back from our commercial break.
We'll watch that camera. Yo, we really need some more professionalism here, but we're not gonna get it.
So
Reese,
we're trying lemon lime prime, bro. Have you tried any of these prime?
Yeah, I've
drinks?
tried a few primes.
Have you tried the energy yet?
Not the energy. I've tried the other primes. You know, like
The end of the water drinks, the energy
like
waters.
the Gatorade type.
Bro, but look,
Hydration.
me
drink.
and this guy had. What did we have last week? That was
Orange
fire.
mango. It was 2 weeks ago.
Orange mango was
Energy drink?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Fire. This is probably gonna be fire, bro. It's
So-
probably gonna taste just like Sprite or some shit.
An update: 67% of the people like the taste of Red Bull. This is the comparison we were making.
And the
Is
other
this
person-
against Red Bull, right?
Okay, so Red Bull reminds me of the Rockets candies. You know what I mean? Like
Bro,
you chew a mouthful of Rocket
I
candies.
just love. I don't even fucking care. All right, let's try this. Prime Energy.
Yeah, it tastes like Sprite. Kind
Yo, that does taste like Sprite.
That's just Sprite, bro.
That is just Sprite.
That's just an energy drink Sprite. If you like Sprite, you'll love Prime Lemon Lime. Lemon
Fuck,
Lime.
I hate how good these are, Mike.
Yeah, they're easy drinking, bro. These are easy drinking. It's agave, bro.
And tree nuts. There's tree nuts.
Is there tree nuts
Coconut.
in here? It's Logan Paul dusting his nutsack into every fucking thing. That guy's nuts.
This is what made him be able to jump halfway across the wrestling ring.
How great of a clip is that, huh?
It's amazing. This kid's a
Bro.
freak show. Everything he does, he's good at it.
He's good.
He's good at wrestling.
Pokemon cards.
Good at Pokemon cards. He's good at filming
Podcasting,
podcasts.
anything, you know?
Good at filming dead bodies in forests in Japan.
I know, that was fucking...
Killed it all, this guy. Logan Paul is huge.
Man,
And the
but
funny
he's
part
one of
about
those YouTube kids when YouTube kids were like a little, you know, he's one of those kids.
I know, exactly. He started as like a shitty kid, and then he kind of grew
Hi,
he
I'm
grew up.
Logan
Into a
Paul,
shitty
and
adult.
Yeah, but it's like he's a pro wrestler.
Logan Paul,
so it's perfect now.
Cooler though than his brother to Jake Paul.
I think they're both awesome, bro. One of the day, okay, we have to watch how we talk about them because one day they're gonna be president, vice president.
That's
It's
you're not
gonna
wrong,
happen.
and they're gonna bomb the
It's
studio.
gonna be Paul,
the Pauls.
28.
But
yeah.
do you think that
appalled by the Pauls?
will bricks have taken over U.S. currency by then, and it'll be like the U.S. economy will be in shambles, and they'll
Yeah,
just be
like,
looking for anyone. They're like, we got Prime Energy. You're not supposed to drink it if you're under 18, but our demographic is 12 to 18. We're fucking collecting Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah, 18 years of age.
Yeah, they're
or don't
basically-
be pregnant.
Yeah.
Everybody who likes Logan Paul can't drink this. Under 18 and pregnant chicks.
What's
So this
amazing-
puts their track record of Prime
But
Energy.
Yeah, Logan Paul better than
Jake
Paul. Jake Paul, wiener guy.
Yeah.
Logan Paul at least is like he has like that weird self-awareness. He's like, yeah, I know who we are, but I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah, but I've got now $388 million.
That's the thing. And where Jake Paul seems like he's like, yeah, I'll knock you out, yeah, I'll knock you out, yeah. He's got that attitude, like little like.
Which one's fighting Nate Diaz?
Jake.
Oh, I hope he gets clean cocked the fuck
He's
out.
not.
That's the problem. He's like
Nate Diaz is a
like
real
50.
motherfucker, though.
Yeah, but he's
50,
probably a
Doesn't
better
matter.
boxer.
He's a Sacramento 50.
Right,
that's like
true.
28 years
That's
old.
true. But like Jake Paul's a fairly solid boy.
He's gonna beat
And he,
him
and he
up.
carries a pretty hard right. So if he connects just once, all it takes is one shot.
But,
He's got to
yeah,
punch his
but
chest.
Nate Diaz can take a shot.
That's true.
Nate Diaz is a brawler.
He's
Like
taking a fuck ton of shots.
he's taking a okay. The UFC calls on a Diaz brother when they need to sell a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
Nate
the
Diaz.
time. Oh, we gotta sell a fight, Diaz. What are you doing? Put down the joint and the perks.
Yeah. Come and kick the shit
up
out of
the
someone
perks.
and get the shit kicked out of you at the same time.
What is
You're
this,
gonna
bro?
lose in the decision.
All right, this guy brought in absolute fire today on the Snacks Life podcast. He brought in cheese drizzle cheese wafers from Japan.
Is that where they're from?
I don't know. I took a shot.
When I came in, I thought that was a box, like a crossover between Ritz and Eggos.
That would be a fire crossover.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So those are honey waffle cheese Ritz, and you're gonna trip out, Mike, because when you open them,
salt cheese flavor.
yeah, when you open them, they're individuals. So if you pop them open, they're like take it to school. You're gonna struggle. Mike always struggles opening packaging.
Not Japanese packaging. These are my boys.
He's got it. He nailed it.
Hi, would you like some cheese-flavored sea salt cracker snack?
Is that like a store display?
Nah, bro.
Nah.
This is how sick shit is over there. Because you just put it in your fucking, your little
pantry
Your
thing.
pantry. Boom. You coming for one a snook.
That's amazing.
Dude,
Okay.
here we go. Our individually wrapped cracker snack from Japan. You're gonna get to it. I know people hate that shit, but I fucking love it. I don't give a fuck.
No, I love it too.
A yelling Japanese like caricature is hilarious, man. If you ever grew up watching anime, there's nothing funny than a guy getting something and be like, "Eat a cracker."
My favorite commercials right now are the Nissan Ramen commercials.
Oh, I know, I haven't seen
Like
them.
there's one, this Eggman bursts through a wall because this kid's on the one side. He's like, it's my show. And he's so hungry. And then the guy bursts through the wall and he's just yelling about ramen and he steps
what I'm
on
saying,
him. It's
bro.
the best.
This shit's light.
That shit is light. Japanese cats be staying light.
I honestly haven't tried these. I try to not.
They're very cheesy smelling, bro. Like Parmesan.
All right.
All right, here we go, guys. Cheese Japanese wafers. Fire. No, I don't know. Okay, I haven't got enough.
If I was stoned, I'd eat that whole box. If I was left alone with it, the whole box.
Almost got a cheesecake.
Well, this
flavor.
week on the Snacks of Life, behind door number 1 for Reese Turner, we have the rest of the box of Ritz crackers.
Just Reese smiling.
I love that, man.
Well,
Not that bad at all. It's very light and nice. It's so light.
it has a little sweetness to it.
That's the salty, cheesy.
That's phenomenal.
Wow.
I loved it.
Wash it down with some Prime Energy. Holy fuck, we're getting deep in the snacks.
Nothing goes better with my Japanese snack than a little bit of Logan Paul's ball crack. Ooh, rang on the prompter. Oh, yeah, that's good, bro. Tell me now the texture of that is in there perfect.
That's crazy.
That's what it's about, eh? That's what it's about. Go like this. See, I have the beard. Reese has the beard. You got this, and you managed to get the crumbs. We're professional beards. I'm going to have to teach you something.
Bro, straight the fuck up. That's an 8.5.
That's a great snack.
That's a great snack.
That's a great snack. Wasn't that so enjoyable?
Yeah, that's definitely Ritz waffle cheese. I think they're honey. I think I remember something about them being honey waffles.
No. Oh, maybe actually, but
That's probably where the sweetness
on the
comes from,
English
like,
packaging right here.
Yeah, the thing that the fucking
So we
feds
got-
are on to me for, Mike.
Yeah.
You fuck the feds.
All right, so this is what we just ate. We just ate a wafer cookie sea salt cheese flavor.
Wonderful.
It has only what? No, the whole box only has 500 calories. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'd kill that whole box.
500 calories for this whole box, though. Not that bad, considering that you come with 9 of these snacks. So yeah, they're like 80 fucking, 80 or 75 each. Bro,
Quick math by Mike Rita.
I love it.
absolute fucking fire, though. These Ritz little sea salt cheese crackers from Japan, I'm giving them an 8.5 to 8.8. They were great.
He does scale.
I like that.
He does scale.
I just get because if I'm really high, they could probably be like even better than what they are right now.
I will 8.5 is fine by me, man. I think that they're a good quality. And the thing about these imported
sea
snacks
salt,
is
look, they got the little cocaine spoon.
they they do. They're hit or miss. They really are. And these Ritz, remember the peach ones? Peach ones are fire too.
Wait. Peach Ritz?
Peach cheese Ritz.
Hey,
Remember
what
those?
is that? What were they? Cheetos or some shit?
No,
Just crackers.
They were peach cheese Ritz. We did them on the show. I can't remember what
episode? Somebody had
11/11, I think. I think it was the 11/11 episode. That's probably why it's buried. No, sorry.
Why you got 2 key lime pies? What's up with key
That's a
lime pie?
killer snack, though, that Ritz.
Yeah, the Ritz. So what do you give it? I'm giving it 8.5.
Yeah, no, I'm comfortable with that, too. That's fantastic.
What
That
about
was
the Prime? The Prime Energy. How do you feel about that, Reese?
Oh, let's go back.
In terms of, like, energy drinks?
yeah, in terms of energy.
Yeah, in
drinks.
terms of energy drinks, that's probably like an 8.1.
8.1, eh?
I'll give it an 8.1.
So easy drinking, bro.
You can compare it to the orange mango. I like the orange mango slightly better.
Orange mango was a unique flavor for an energy drink, whereas this just tastes like a Sprite. And if I want a Sprite, I'm gonna have a fucking Sprite, you know? It's one of
The
those
part that
things.
fucks me up the most about these Primes is I compare them against full sugar energy drinks, and these have no sugar in them.
Wow, that's right. We got to remember that. No sugar, huh? Just
No
pure
sugar at
agave.
all. And like
they're vegan.
I don't.
Gluten-free.
Aren't all energy drinks vegan?
I thought so.
Hey,
Are there animal byproducts in Red Bull? Is there Is there bull testicles in Red Bull still?
all
That's
give
why
a
I
fuck
feel
ab-
so virile.
What do you mean? Don't you know that there's taurine? There's taurine.
You're like, shut the fuck up, bro.
What is taurine?
Taurine is it's a
Synthetic bull nut?
That's right. You can get real ones, but no, there wouldn't be enough. Think about how many cans of Red Bulls are there versus actual bull nuts.
I don't know. People in Asia are finning sharks, so there's probably still some real bull nuts floating around.
Bro, I'll eat anything that's synthetic. People are fucking nuts, bro. You know how good some of that shit is? Have you ever had synthetic strawberry flavor?
Look at synthetic heroin, man. It's taking over the streets.
Bro, real strawberries are great. You ever have fake strawberry, baby?
Horrible.
Nothing better than like strawberry soda, strawberry
Strawberry ice
juice,
cream or something
strawberry.
like
You
that?
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Synthetic strawberry trumps real strawberry, unless it's roadside organic strawberries that do that mush when you bite in them. You can only get them roadside summertime. You just see a thing that says strawberries $5.
Local Ontario strawberries.
You pull over, it's like a little young kid is like $5 a bushel. Like, you know, when you buy strawberry by the bushel, those are the good ones. You know, strawberries from a grocery store are fucking whack. You ever
Covered
cut
in
it-
shit.
Bro, you cut the middle and it's all white inside. You're like, I remember when a strawberry was red. You know?
Genetically modified strawberries.
You know what I'm saying? You ever cut a fucking strawberry and it's white inside? You're like,
There's
this
no
is
juice at all.
Yeah, that's
No juice at all.
You try to explain to your kid, you're like, when I was a kid, it was too much juice. You bit into a strawberry, it drizzled all over you. It was
Practically a
fun.
watermelon.
Yeah. Hey, my kid loves watermelon though. Kids, you forget how good a watermelon is till you see a kid eat a watermelon.
Can't get enough of it.
They can't get enough of it because they just like. You're like, chill, bro.
The green stuff you don't have to eat. It's the rind. When
Bro,
you get to the white, you
there.
stop.
They just saw it down.
Yeah, you just keep going.
On a hot day, my kid could eat a small watermelon.
still
You know those
get
little ones?
That
Can you
and
still get-
cantaloupe? My kid will smash a whole
My
cantaloupe.
kid can't do cantaloupe because she doesn't like. If she sees the seeds, even if you take them out, she's like,
I was just gonna say, can you still get watermelons with seeds? Or are they all seedless at this point?
So quick Reets grocery store hack for you here, right here. Watermelon with seeds are either going to be at the beginning of the year or at the end of the year when the full-grown watermelons aren't ready to go because they're cheaper to import because nobody wants them. Prime watermelon season, summertime, where everyone's buying watermelons, you'd be hard pressed to find a fucking watermelon with a seed in it because
Right.
they wouldn't sell. But if you can buy watermelons right now and they have seeds, nobody gives a fuck. It's out of season. Watermelon costs $5. Boom. Seedless watermelon right now probably costs you $12. That's why you don't see them right now. It's hard to import.
I think I prefer the seeded watermelon.
I don't like seeded watermelon for the one thing is that sometimes you get that weird slice that's got like 30 of them and you gotta just fucking
It's like sunflower seeds to me. I feel like it's part of the experience.
no. I don't like the rifling.
That's not a bad point. I don't mind that. Like I used to like when I was a kid, you get a whole bunch and then you load it up in your cheek.
Yeah.
And then somebody you didn't like too much was also close and you just.
Let me tell you guys something. What if I fucking blow your minds right now? You don't like sunflower seeds. You like the calmness that comes into your mind while you're eating the seed. When I eat a sunflower seed, I'm not even there anymore. It's like I'm somewhere else and I'm just fucking. And you're thinking about like life and you're just getting your shit in order. And you're like, I should do my tax.
See, I associate sunflower seeds with baseball.
Yeah, me too.
Bro,
And I love
if you don't associate it with baseball, we can't be friends.
Or peanuts in the shell. Peanuts in the shell, baseball.
Bro, peanuts in the shell remind me of a coach that I had at Hyde Park in Toronto. And this guy, you ever meet someone who eats peanuts at a rate that they can make a pile at their feet?
My grandfather, yeah.
Bro, you look down, you're like, no! How do you have a little hill? It's the third inning, bro.
Yeah.
Have you just been eating peanuts? You just sit there, you're like, I'm an assistant coach just for the peanuts, you know?
Smashing peanuts.
Smashing those dollar store bags that are like, you know, the giant ones, bro.
You're meant to feed small elephants.
That's right.
You're just smashing
Small
them back.
baseball teams of kids.
I mean, and in fairness, a big thing of popcorn, that's a lot of peanuts if you were to break all those shells down.
Legit.
And I smash, like I go to the movie, bro, I won't even be out the credits. I'm halfway through a large popcorn. I'm hitting that.
Danielle, my wife, does not let me buy one popcorn anymore because of that. Because I'm this person. I'll grab handfuls and literally just drown.
Yeah.
That's me too.
And she's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Eat 5 or 6 at a time. You're like, who's got time for that, man? That's not where the butter's at.
Right. You got to get that butter
You
layer
gotta
off.
get that butter like,
Yeah.
you know, if I eat 3 or 4, I'm done, bro. The butter to popcorn ratio here is no good.
There's something beautiful about the movie theater concession. You know, I used to work in a movie theater and I used to get discounts. So I used to do the popcorn, but the best is the nacho cheese. And
What
you
is
get-
that shit?
It's just nacho cheese. That's
Bro.
Oh, buddy, you get the popcorn.
They sell a
with
Cineplex.
nacho
They
cheese
sell a
on it.
Cineplex nacho cheese by the fucking can. It's like a gallon of it. Cineplex branded nacho cheese.
I gotta buy it.
Yeah, they did come out a few years ago in Walmart in like little 6-pack individuals, and it was super fire. It was exactly like movie theater nacho cheese. I actually almost bought a popcorn machine out of a movie theater because I'm that guy. I have a soda fountain at my house in my garage.
Yeah, that's the best.
Amazing.
Yeah, I always thought that I would have like that concession, like, well, you know, my backyard has a flat top and a smoker and a pizza oven. I have a mini kitchen in my backyard, so
It would be sick. You know, imagine you have the soda machine hooked up on a hot summer's day. Cold, perfect, like fucking Coca-Cola, some Fruitopia or some shit.
yeah. When I had the soda fountain, I bought that out of a Tim Hortons when they did the
Nice.
switch over from fountain to bottles back in the day, and I was in college in Barrie, and we had it in our basement. We had a lounge in our basement with a pool table and a big TV, and
And
we
a
had
full- and it was working?
Oh fuck yeah, we had.
How much is a bag of syrup?
Back in the day, we would pay about $35 for a bag of syrup, and it worked out to about 50 cents for a 2-liter a pop.
Wow.
But we had it on tap, and we had 4 sodas and 2 juices. So I'd have like iced tea and an apple, or iced tea and an orange juice.
I would love to have apple juice. Yo, apple juice
Yeah.
is so clutch. Cold apple juice,
Oh,
fire,
cold.
bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that was my hangover thing, right? Like, so it was like in the college, it was a college house. So it was like at night you'd have your Coke, you had Sprite, you had ginger ale. I can't remember I think we had orange because I liked orange pop. But we had our mixers, and then we had our juices, orange juice, iced tea, or apple juice. But the juices were like, you mix with them, but also in the morning, you'd crawl to the soda fountain and just be like...
No wonder like dollar drink days doesn't affect McDonald's. A 2 liter of pop breaks down to 50 cents. McDonald's must have it down to like 10 cents.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's just me buying like 1 case, 2 cases at a time on a food
you bought
service
it by
account.
the ton.
Yeah.
Imagine you bought it by the ton. Yes, I'd like 3 tons of syrup.
Oh, dude, if you're McDonald's, you're pre-buying millions and millions and millions of bags.
Before it's even made.
You're pre-buying it a year in advance. That's how I knew when I went to the McDonald's in Orlando that the pizza wasn't McDonald's. Because you're a McDonald's aficionado. You eat it just as much as I do. You know that everything McDonald's is in-house. The only thing that isn't in-house is Coca-Cola. But like... everything comes in McDonald's boxes. Everything's made by McDonald's. Their ecosystem is tight. They don't have supply chain issues. Like,
Yeah.
I go to Burger King, there's no fucking beef.
Never. That would never happen.
That would never happen at McDonald's.
That beef has been ordered and made.
I had that happen to me at a fucking en route. I went to the Burger King and on and like, we don't have any beef. And I'm like,
3 fucking days, bro. There was no beef at the one here.
yeah, it's like,
The
what
only
the fuck?
beef was this guy fucking ready to scrap up.
Yeah, they offer you chicken. It's like, if I'm at a Chicken King,
there it is.
if I'm at a Chicken King, I'll fucking get a
Bro,
chicken.
I went across town on a mobile order. They confirm my order. I get there, and the guy's like, welcome to Burger King. I'm like, yeah, I got a mobile order. And he's like, we have no beef. And I read the sign, and I'm like, you're joking, right? And he's like, no, it's day 3. And like,
It's day 3.
the guy on the other end, at the end of it, I was like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry for you.
Yeah.
I just imagine how, like, we're showing up for work on day 3, knowing there's no, like, you have 2 days of trying to explain to people that you have a sign out front called Burger King. Your logo is a fucking hamburger, and you don't have burgers.
We have chicken, though.
Yeah, we have chicken. I'm like, bro, and this is the craziest part. This is the biggest beef. We went through this already. I couldn't cancel my order. They're like, oh, you can't cancel it. You have to do it to the app. The app's like, you can't cancel it. So I was stuck there, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm fucking taking chicken then, aren't I? Brutal.
Did you get like an angry chicken Whopper?
No, I was doing like junior chickens. Okay. But the moral of the story is everything in McDonald's is an ecosystem, and the pizza and the Orlando one is all Cisco. It's all food service. It's all like everything is not McDonald's.
Wow.
So I was like, yeah, it's made prepackaged, brought in.
The box, I flipped it over. It was Cisco branded box. It's basically a really shitty wood-fired pizzeria inside of a McDonald's, basically, is what it is.
The last known McDonald's pizza maker?
So they touted it as the only one in the world that serves pizza, but it's not McPizza. You're old enough to know, Reese, McPizza is a pan pizza.
Yeah.
You remember getting
4 little slices. Pop, pop.
the Happy Meal?
Okay. No, it was great, though. I remember when you ordered the pizza, get ready to wait 25 minutes. For some reason, it was the longest thing to make on the menu. You had to wait fucking forever. Drive-through lines had never been longer.
That's why they took it off the
But
menu.
it was so good, though.
Ridiculous.
It was so good. The closest I'd ever found, close to that again, was, you remember when Pizza Hut was in the movie theaters? Mm-hmm. They had a personal pan pizza that came pretty close to the McDonald's, but not the McDonald's. It wasn't the same.
I actually inherited 2 weeks ago from Buffalo Deep Dish, Matt in Buffalo, 3 OG 1980s Pizza Hut personal pans. So they're like this big, deep dish, OG Pizza Hut pans for me to make pizza at home this summer. And I can't tell you, I know I'm aging because things like that give me a fucking hard on, man. The whole way down, all I could think about was like, now I have Pizza Hut pans. I have Little Caesars pans, like legit Little Caesars pans. Like that stuff, you look at them, they're so weathered. They've had so many pizzas. Thousands of pizzas. They look so dirty. If you didn't have a trained eye, a baker's eye, you'd look at them and you'd be like, there's no way I'm ever cooking a fucking pizza in that. It is so gross with just like grease. But you can't replicate that magic. Like, you will never have a pizza that tastes better than these pizzas that come out of these pans, man.
Reese Turner, baby.
Bro, right here, listen, those McDonald's, people always ask the question, what would you do with a time machine? Well, I'd go kill this. No, I'm going back to McDonald's in 1992.
Yeah.
And I'm getting one of those pizzas for fat little chubby boy Reese Turner.
I'm going to be right there beside him.
Yeah, we're just pizzas
Not
all
me,
day.
bro.
What are you doing, Mike? Who are you killing?
He's going back before True Turtle to kill him.
I'm gonna go. If there's one moment in my life that I could go back to, I pulled a Charizard out of a Pokemon pack once.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, and listen.
What did you do?
Then
He flicked it against the wall.
No, and then some guy at the card trade show goes, "I'll give you 10 packs of Pokemon cards for that Charizard." And I said, "Yeah." Because at the time, you're like one holographic Charizard versus
10 packs.
He's like, I can open 10 things?
Yeah, there could be
right.
10 holographic Charizards.
Oh, yeah.
So I took those 10 packs, and I remember I got a bunch of great cards. Got a Zapdos, got a Blastoise, got sick cards for its time.
Yeah.
But I never got the Charizard, and nowadays I see how much a Charizard is worth. And I always think about, man, I wonder if it was like a shadowless or not.
Is that like the biggest kind of loss you've taken on something like that?
That's the biggest loss of my life. I'll never not think about putting back that Charizard or not give it. Like, at the time, I wasn't even sad about it at the time. Now I am.
Like this,
Bro,
fuck.
I still to this day have some pretty wild Magic cards hidden because I was a big Magic the Gathering person, and I got in on Magic the Gathering around like Unlimited. So back in the
Whatever
day,
that means,
I
nerd.
had nerdy, right? Back in the day, I had like Black Lotuses and like cards now that are several thousands
That's
of
the only
dollars.
card I know is that one because
Most
it's-
people.
Yeah, it's like the crossover card that everybody knows. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's the big one.
But there's like cards that I still have that are worth several $1,000s. But this is the thing about collecting cards in general. They're only worth that money right now while there's people that are our age that resonate with those things and have money that is disposable income.
1,000%.
Right? My son literally sits there and tries to convince me that buying a Charizard PSA 10 for $1 million is a good deal. And he will look you dead in the face and make a compelling argument that this little square piece of paper is a good deal at $1 million. But at the end of the day, like, there's going to be, it's just like a Model T Ford. A Model T Ford used to be worth tons and tons of money because there was old fucks that wanted it.
And now it's like, you
Now
can pick
it
them up
doesn't.
for
It doesn't.
10 grand.
Yeah, it doesn't resonate with anybody.
That's so funny. You're right. A Model T Ford now goes for like 20 grand on fucking.
It's crazy.
Nobody wants that shit. Jay Leno wants it. Fuck him.
Yeah,
He's
let
on
me
the way
drive
out
that
anyway.
around. I gotta crank the back, and it makes a little whoosh sound.
You know,
So
like-
you gotta pull the wing dinger. You're like,
The things that are selling for large money. Even like you think about a Hemi-Cuda. There's, that was $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. They're crazy money for these cars. When I was 16, and I was like, oh my god, late 60s, 70s muscle cars.
I know.
Yeah, like now the things that are selling for crazy money are Fox body Mustangs and Nissan
Skylines.
Yeah,
boys.
300s and 240.
Z3, I bought that thing for $5,000. Thing's worth almost 19 right now. I'm like, fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Reets. In reality, I bought a BMW Z3 out of a guy who was down on his luck at the time, and he needed the money, and I had it.
Are you fucking Harold the jewelry buyer?
Hey, you need a mortgage? You got a
You doing
leaky
title
roof?
loans?
Bro, the
He's
guy
been trying to sell it back to him for 19 now.
Bro, the guy tells me all the time, if you ever need to sell it again, please hit me up first. I'm like, I'm not gonna sell this thing ever in my life.
Do you want another one?
Yes.
I know where there is another one that's just dying in somebody's driveway right now. I drive by it every day. It's silver, so you could have a black one and a silver one.
I want a parts one. Is
We
what I
could
really
get
want.
one. I
That's
could
the
get
one.
it, and we could
That's the
spy
one.
versus spy.
Okay, it's in Mississauga. I'm gonna give you the address. You can drive by, and
Dude,
make an
honestly,
offer.
man, yeah, when I got it, they were not going for that much. And in 2 years now, they'll be vintage cars, so they'll be like $10 to insure, and then everybody's gonna want them. I can't believe how much they're worth right now. I just blew, like low kilometer 90s and early 2000 anything's, bro.
Yeah. Well, but again, it's people that have money. This motherfucker keeps dying over here. I don't know, man. Something's up. Maybe we'll just relocate. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do the one cam so that we know. We'll be back after these commercial breaks here on the Snacks and Life podcast.
Michael, do some.
Go. I don't go.
One of our sponsors. We didn't even shout out the sponsors last week, Mike.
This week on the Snacks and Life podcast, we'd like to thank Liquid Death. Are you dying of thirst? Let us kill you.
Headwater Cannabis.
Headwater Cannabis. Are you sitting at home thinking, wow, I could be higher? Headwater Cannabis wants to help you achieve your goals. Are you goal-oriented? Yeah. Are you a guy who wants to get things done? Yeah. Well, Headwater Cannabis is here to slow you down and speed you up at the same time. Headwater Cannabis, the best pot for those who know the best pot.
All right. I'm back.
So we're back from our commercial break there, and bro, I'm so baked behind these sunglasses. I'm so happy nobody can see me.
Those are the Soul Saver 2000 Snackmans. Now you know why I wear those out in public all the time.
Look at this, bro. I'm 90% couch right now.
Have I smoked 3 blunts?
You have, my G. I don't even want to say
them in
nothing.
the air, bud.
Yeah, I haven't even smoked my one. I just want
Maybe
to.
two.
No,
maybe two.
yeah, I thought I rolled 4 though. I'm sure I did.
There's a time. Girl.
Can I have the lighter, please, sir? I'm sure I did. You know, it's probably under this board. We'll investigate that when we need it. There's still lots of snacks to go here, Mike. Of course, I brought some great Canadian meat. They sent us a pack.
Of mini peps.
They sent us a pack. I've just been slow rolling it through the episodes.
Wow.
You know how it works.
Bro. Meat.
Let me tell you, road trip must have.
Hey,
100%.
I'm a meat man.
Hey, I told them the main ingredient in stand-up comedy in this country is
Meat sticks.
Is meat sticks.
Yeah, meat sticks and
Comics,
jerky, something
bro,
like
all
that.
You just instantly we're driving to Montreal. Okay, stop at the gas station. We gotta get some meat.
Yeah, I gotta get some meat sticks. And do they have Takis?
Yeah,
Let's get some Takis.
Let's get, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
I don't wanna mess up my stomach
thought you
tonight.
said taquitos. In my head, I was like taquito.
Depending where you are, like right down the street from my house, I have a 7-Eleven.
I was just going to say, are you hitting the 7-Eleven
Wow,
taquitos?
bro.
And they got taquitos, they got chicken wings, they got everything.
I don't
now.
trust people
Have you
who
had
don't
the-
like taquitos from 7-Eleven.
Have you had the breakfast pizza? My son is a huge proponent of the
From
breakfast
7-Eleven?
pizza at 7-Eleven.
No, but
It
I'm gonna
says
go
it's
try
fire.
it out.
You know what? It's $1.99 a slice, and I think you can get it for $1 a slice if you like, you know, or some member or some bullshit like that. The cost benefit on the breakfast pizza, it's through the roof. It's phenomenal value, and it tastes great.
I gotta
It
give it a
seems
shot.
wrong, but
Yeah, it just seems like it'd be like 7-Eleven egg. Like what is it, like a fucking frittata? Did
it's
they
like
Synthetic egg, baby.
it's got like a white sauce.
It's probably like a
cheese,
gravy.
some sort of like
Southern
like
gravy.
yeah, some sort of like a sausage, but like smaller, and then it's got like egg, and it hits, man. I'm not gonna lie, it hits.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that.
Yeah, because when you think of breakfast gravy, it's always that southern gravy, that white stuff
Yeah, the
that's
sausage
made.
gravy or
Sausage
whatever.
gravy, right?
Yeah.
So you take the grease from the thing, the flour, you add your little bit of.
So suspect, so unhealthy, yet so good.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly,
Drink a cup
when I'm
of
in
it.
America, I'm blown away that, like, I'm surprised Canada isn't a fatter country. We're not that far off. You know what we don't have? Just cheap add-on bacon. America still has like 50-cent add-on bacon, and that's what's destroying that.
If there's
country.
one thing that America does very, very, very well, it's fast food.
Bro, I don't
It's
even
incredible.
like. I don't even like I don't even like American McDonald's. I love Canadian McDonald's.
Canadian McDonald's is far superior to American
Isn't that
McDonald's.
crazy?
It's true.
Bro.
But also you got to take into consideration that at American McDonald's, you can get 2 for $5.
That's right.
Like,
the
you-
prices are insane. Bro, you could get a Big Mac and 6 nuggets for $5 in America.
Dude, so literally for
Bro.
$10, you can get 24 McNuggets.
Yeah, hey, nuggets in America. Hey,
Sorry,
10 packs-
40 McNuggets.
Listen.
It's 10 packs.
Bro, for $5 you get the 10 piece. For a 20 piece, it's like $8.
Amen.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. When you're
it is.
there, you're like, huh? Nuggets? You think, yeah, would you like to add 6 nuggets for $2? You're like,
Yes.
yeah, obviously.
But the Happy Meal in America is 6 nuggets. There's no 4 nuggets in
Yeah,
America.
that's also true.
So they
bro.
start the kids early. Listen here, you
Bro,
little
my
chubby
kid,
fuck.
my
You're
kid
gonna
can
eat
smash a 6
nuggets
nugget
right
Happy
now.
Meal though. Like, if,
My kid ate 3 hot dogs for dinner tonight.
That's right. Kids are fucked nowadays. Like, they can just smash it. They don't give a fuck. They just don't have it like we did when we were kids. We were little. We had little tummies. Kids nowadays, they can smash food, bro.
At American McDonald's, when you go there, you get a Happy Meal. Because, you know, my order's Happy Meals. We found this out in Vancouver. Late night, 2 Happy Meals. Mike's like, wait, what are you doing? I'm like, 2 drinks. I get a Coke for tonight. I get this Orange Fruitopia, no ice.
Bro,
I put it beside
never
the
was more
bed.
jealous. I woke up the next morning. I'm like, what are you sipping on? He's like, orange. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm like snack power move for all the people out there. Late night McDonald's. I hit a cheeseburger and a nugget Happy Meal.
You know
I'm
what?
spending $11.
I had a good time that night. What did I get? Nuggets, filet-o, and a quarter pounder.
You
I
went
did-
in, yeah.
I did the three Pete Reets.
You wanted a turf and turf dinner.
Bro, I go
surf
chicken,
and turf and
beef, Fish. I had a night that night. I think I'd performed this shit.
We were fresh off the mural.
Yeah.
We had just seen the mural, which we hadn't got to yet, but they put up a crazy mural of us in Leaside Skate Park.
Leaside Skate Park, Vancouver, one of the most famous skate parks in Canada. I'd say top 5 famous skate park in this country.
And what a vibe.
All right.
We show up. There's a guy there named Severance. He looks like he's straight out of a Rancid video.
Yo, okay. Yeah.
And this guy is singing the Facts of Life song, trying to explain it to the, 19-year-old kid.
He's like, dude, man, come on, facts of life,
Yeah,
bro.
he's like,
80s,
And
man.
we show up, and the guy's looking, then he's like, oh, you're in the mural. And then Mike had a heart-to-heart with this guy. He's the landlord of Leaside Skate Park.
Yeah, you know what? I always like to make good with local skaters. It's like one of those people that you got to respect the most because nobody took shit like skaters in the 80s and 90s. Just like guys just trying to ride a piece of wood and society being like, you're trash.
And he was that guy. He's like, man, in '89 when we started this skate park, I was here. We were doing punk rock shows. I only fuck 22-year-old girls now. I'm almost 50 and I'm still riding a skateboard.
It was definitely that. Dude, there's nothing more punk rock than those dudes being like, I'm 50, but I'll fuck like a 20-year-old chick. I don't give a fuck. You're like, dude, that's all right.
All right, yeah.
Whatever. You got a tattoo on your eyeball. I'm not going to fight you, Severance.
But I feel like, because he's a graffiti artist too, if you recall. He's like, yeah, I throw this up, and he was like,
he had a couple little tags.
yeah, he's like, come and check our my workout. But I feel like if somebody's there and they're about to fuck with our mural, Severance is gonna be like, nah, we met those guys, they're chill, leave them alone.
Leave them alone, man.
Go somewhere else. To today, it's still up. It hasn't been fucked with. There's no mustaches on it. Flute.
It's cause of Severance.
Severance was wild. And then he as a good chaperone, he walked us to the McDonald's and was like, all right, guys, take it easy, man. And he just walked off into the darkness.
Imagine you took a Vancouver skate park tour guide. That's who this guy was.
I said that to him. I was like, dude, you should do tours. He was a cornucopia of Vancouver skate knowledge.
That's right, bro. In the early punk scene, a lot of guys would come down here and play some shit. You're like, damn, cool, huh? Dude, you know what? And he didn't say anything about the mural going up about us or anything. He was like, it's cool, man. It's what it's all about,
I think he was checking us.
To see if we were cool or not?
Yeah, I 100%.
Oh, and if we were lame,
it would have been gone.
He would have been like, dude, we're tagging these faggots tomorrow. Oh, wait, we got to cut that. But that's the kind of guy he was.
No, you're playing a character. Severance would say that.
I know, Severance would say that.
He would say that.
I felt so bad when I was like, man, the character himself, Severance, would say that. He was like a tough punk dude from the 80s.
But I truly believe that, when I showed up, you showed up, I'm there, I got the fucking biker vest on, and we're chilling, smoking blunts, talking with him. I feel like he was checking us. Because that was his spot, bro. Did you not feel like we were intruding on his spot at that point?
100%.
100%.
When we showed up, he skated around. He was like a shark. Skated around, trying to check. And then finally, one of us was gave him something, and then that was it, bro. He started talked my ear off for a good 40 minutes.
I think I gave him the blunt, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah, we smoked the blunt.
I think I was like, yo, you want some of this blunt?
That's huge. Big move from the snacks. Nothing says hey, 80s punk rock guy, we don't want to fuck with you more than here's the blunt, dude. And he hit it. He hit the blunt with us.
Yeah.
Dude, and instantly he got in. Yeah, man, where you guys from? You guys.
And that's good that the mural's still up because you're from Ontario.
So I
to
said
have
that
an Ontario mural still standing in Vancouver is pretty impressive.
So I said that to Mike. I'm Rare Snacks Toronto. And I said to him, I thought about not putting my tag, Rare Snacks Toronto, on the mural because if I saw that and I was a local Vancouver person, I'd be like, yo, fuck these guys. What the fuck are they doing here?
For real.
But I think also the artist, shout out Tuner 118, I think that he's come up so quickly, but he's getting respect because he does. When he told me how long he had been doing graph for.
Less than a year.
Oh, yeah?
Bro.
Those kids, man, he must have just drawn his whole fucking life. Okay. And the second he found his... this is what I'm using now.
Dude, I said to him, bro, I bet you carve a mean pumpkin. And he was like, yeah, man, I do. Yeah.
Yeah. One of those dudes, everything he's ever touched, he's drawn on it. Notepad, fucking checkbook, anything. You can just tell you're like, man, you must doodle a motherfucking tight doodle, bro.
I wish that I could do that. My doodles are always the same. It's a person that looks like a small child drew it.
Dude, it's
some
hilarious.
lines and some shapes.
Nah, everybody knows a doodler, you look at their notebook, you're like, my God, that's perfect. Yeah. Cool.
There was this kid when I was in school in grade 4. His name was John Bailey. Shout out, kid.
John Bailey got fucking blasted in the hood.
He was just I look over at his notebook and it's comic book quality Spider-Man. And I was like, what? We're 10.
Yeah, you're like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey,
How is this guy doing
you know
this?
what? I remember one of those kids. Yeah, fuck. That was
like,
a girl,
you have
Anna.
what the fuck?
Yeah, like literally photographic memory that you can put onto a fucking piece of paper.
True story. I always had a crush on this girl named Anna. It wasn't the best looking chick, but she could always draw really well.
Draw
and that
like
was
one of your
so
French
cool.
girls.
Bro, she could draw Dragon Ball Z before anybody. And that was a flex in elementary school. If you
Yeah.
could draw like Goku just blasting one off, people were just, because it wasn't hard animation. Clearly, you know, this was like early anime. I mean, Dragon Ball Z.
Hard, bro. I couldn't do that shit.
Dragon Ball Z is a lot of stiff lines, so it's not too bad, bro. But Anna Paula something, bro. I cannot remember her name. Anna, I
Mike's
wish,
first crush.
bro. She always knew because I was always peeping over her shoulder. I was like, man, look at this chick fucking drawing.
Creep.
Hey man, I was a creep in elementary school. You know what I was? I was a crop duster.
Well, you just fart behind people and run?
You know,
walk around farting and just drag
dude,
it
I would
around.
always say I didn't like you. I would definitely drop farts by you all day on purpose.
And then blame it on them.
Dude, and just dip. I like, you know, like there'd be like, you know, maybe
Let
we're
the
getting,
surroundings
Yeah,
blame it
like,
on
yeah,
it.
and then Mike's like, man, that Freddy guy really fucking stinks, eh?
dude, that guy's always farting, and it was
Freddy.
definitely me setting up farts. No, I wasn't like that. I would definitely crop dust and just get the fuck out of it. I always think about that, how when I was a kid, I used to love nothing, because those desks are at ass height. So you drop a good fart, you fucking up some kid's day, bro. Pink eye, possibly like, you know.
2 particles in
All
there.
on the desk surface.
Oh yeah, bro, good spray fart when you're a kid, you get those good intestines, you get that good bio fucking gut health.
Maybe that's why Mr. Beast Burger is designed for kids.
Bro, Mr. Beast Burger destroyed me in this guy. Have you had one yet?
Yeah, I had it in Ottawa.
How was your stomach after?
Yeah, no, it wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
There's something, okay, like I have a conspiracy that we're going to start right now.
Okay, I like it.
We ate Mr. Beast Burger on
people.
420. And we were like, wow, this burger is so delicious.
It was delicious.
It was so good.
Yeah.
But for what, 3-4 days later?
Bro, I'm still recovering.
Yeah, dude. It changed the molecular structure of my stomach.
Yeah,
and
like
we
the
like
lining.
we had similar farts going on.
It like fucked with your biome.
We were doing we were doing battle shits back and forth in the hotel on 420 of Mr. Beast fucking shits.
It was just fart shit
Yeah.
too, where you're like, I'm loaded, and then you just sit down and be like, and you're like, wow.
I thought you were gonna be like, yo, it's gonna like in
Bro.
5 years, it's gonna come out that Mr. Beast is actually the fucking devil. or
Dude,
some
any
shit.
fiber you had in your body is just gone. Like you have to. I've been eating fiber for 3 days, and I'm still not back to normal. Like I'm still cleaning out.
It was a
Man.
bowel cleanse.
Yeah, 100%. Like,
Bro, Mr. Beast Burger is delicious going down. Absolute.
did you guys
disaster.
get the when they have crinkle cut fries, right?
This guy
Did you
got
guys
him.
get the crinkle cut
He
fries? What
didn't
you think?
like him. We got it.
They were just pretty basic ass McCain's crinkle cut fries.
Nah, they were no good. The fries are a big down.
Yeah.
If you would have asked me if I would have did an on the site review of the Mr. Beast Burger,
Yeah.
I would have given it high marks. If you asked me 5 hours later, me and Mike we were both sitting in the hotel like,
It's got a sliding scale.
and it was like it was a solid like 3 shits into it where I was like, yo, man, that Mr. Beast Burger fucking with you? And he's like, yeah, dude. And I'm like, yeah, we kind of got a similar flavor going on here. Like we were stinking up the room, but I couldn't tell if it was me or him because we both had the same spice.
Yeah, we were definitely going back to back tooties.
Oh my god.
Like
No
Miles
good,
Davis
bro. No
and
good,
Herb
man.
Albert having a trumpet.
Dude,
face.
I
was-
want to be Herb Albert.
There you go.
All I know is it was great that we aired out that room and left for those 2 hours
They
that we
charge
did.
you $50 cleaning fee or what?
Hey, you guys could have smoked weed in that room the whole time, and they
We
would not have
smoked,
noticed.
dude. That was the thing is
We were ripped, actually.
we smoked so many dabs in that room, but I figured it out. In the morning, they had the most fabulous breakfast buffet with trays. When Mike was talking it up to me, he's like,
Yeah.
dude, trays full of crispy bacon. I'm like, settle down,
Oh,
Mike Reed. I've been
buddy.
in a lot of
Hey,
hotels.
I know. Okay,
buddy.
so we were deciding
Like
whether,
golden
and
griddle
I was like, bro,
bacon.
I'm not even kidding. The bacon is worth the reservation alone. You're gonna wake up in the morning, hey, and I'm telling you, you know me, bro, Reese. I'm in hotels every week. The Snackman
lot.
season, I'm in hotels every week, bro.
lot.
It's just my life. It's
But
just
I've been
what
in
it
a
is.
lot of hotels, dude.
Okay, and I was like, this is the best hotel breakfast you're gonna get for like this kind of level of hotel.
Yeah.
Bro, we get down there, yo, fluffy, juicy scrambled eggs, very nice for hotel eggs, not dry. Bro, good enough. You throw some salt, you throw some ketchup, banging. bro, and then legit stacked crispy bacon.
2 trays.
Bro, you could grab like a handful of bacon and not even feel bad. You're like, man, this is more than enough for everybody
My
here.
fucking bacon.
Bro, so this guy's seen. I not only do I eat my breakfast down there, I also take a breakfast to go. Plus, I go down and later, like, you know, because I go early. If it opens at 7:30, I'm there at 7:30, and then I go again about half hour before it
2
closes.
breakfasts.
And I go get my second breakfast. What's my second breakfast? I get 2 cups of milk. 2% milk, and then I get cereal.
Late night
I
cereal.
bring up
Yeah, of
cereal
course,
for
yeah.
late night.
Stashes
So
it.
I stash
Great
it
idea.
upstairs. Spoon, cereal in the
Great
thing
idea.
in the fridge. This guy shows up night 1, 2 bowls of cereal. I'm like, 1 for you, 1 for me. Snacks, I had it ready.
He had
This
it
guy's
on
like,
deck,
I didn't
bro.
even need it.
What
And then-
cereal was it?
Oh,
Frosted
Flakes, bro.
Classic.
You have
Can't
to
fuck
go.
with a Frosted Flakes.
Secondly, why you get Frosted Flakes? This is for anyone listening. This is a for real Reets tip. Frosted Flakes don't go stale as fast as any other cereal. You get any other cereal, they don't have a coating.
The loops would go stale.
Bro, they get kind of like chewy, you know? They lose their fucking air crispness. But you get Frosted Flakes, you get 2 days with Frosted Flakes before they even give you any bite back. Because they have a coating on them that keeps them within their little crispy shells, bro. Frosted Flakes stay crispy, man.
Reets, I'm surprised you don't show up with bags. I'm surprised you don't have like cargo pants and Ziplocs because the way
I
you
do go
finesse.
down in my jacket though. I brought in the fridge. I had yogurts, I had milks, Coca-Colas, bro, juice.
He was stacked up. So my theory though is that this it's impossible to get a smoking charge for smoking dabs in this room because the hall's permeated. We're on the 3rd floor.
Permeated bacon.
Permeated bacon. Dude,
Yeah.
Reese, it was godly. You walked
Yeah, I
out.
love
that.
You walked out of the hotel room, and it was like the bacon hit you in the face. You knew right away.
hilarious.
It did, didn't it? It was like you two can't say. You followed your nose. You're like, I'm going to the bacon, man.
Bro, I
I
told
don't-
this guy.
Yeah, I don't eat pork.
Any bacon at all?
Other than bacon.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Bacon, to me, it doesn't even count as pork. No, this is bacon.
I
Don't even
think
tell me it
that
comes
like
from
that
a
would be
pig.
my if I couldn't adopt a religion that ex-ate pork because
Because it's bacon. It's so good.
Yeah, and turkey bacon. Anyone that tries to tell you turkey bacon is good as regular bacon, they're lying to themselves.
Lying beef bacon or whatever, no good.
It can be good.
I've
It
had
can be
beef
good,
bacon
but
that
it's
was-
not. It's not bacon.
Bro, just give me
Called
jerky at that
beef
point.
strip. Yeah,
you
beef
know?
strip.
Bro, honestly, that hotel, I'm gonna shout them out. They were
Atrium.
Atrium in Vancouver. It's like $150 a night. Fucking dirt. Me and this guy fucking split a room on the last day because, you know, straight the fuck up. We stayed an extra day past our reservation.
We stayed in the hotel all day long.
All day long. 'cause it
Seinfeld
was raining.
dabs.
Seinfeld dabs
shit.
and like mini naps.
Set a blanket on fire?
No, I told this guy the story though that I have set blankets
That's why
on
I brought
fire.
the Peak, bro. Now we travel with the Peak. Shout out Puffco. They're sending us some stuff. It hasn't arrived yet, but they
Hey.
said they're gonna send us some stuff.
Bro, I went out and I got a sewing kit and I sewed the fucking blanket back and they didn't notice. They never charged me.
No, my
but
favorite
also,
was your reaction to doing it. Like, because I pointed to you, I'm like, Mike. And then you just turned around and you slapped the fire out one time. It was just like this, no, bow.
not in this hotel.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just
man.
need like a token white dude with a beard and long hair to follow you around in hotels or something, dude. Like I'm starting to feel like you have a weird kink or something, Rita.
Dude, all my homies are stoners.
Yeah, just big
I just
stoner
travel
dude.
with stoner dudes.
He can, you know what? He could be my stunt double for all our
That's
movies.
hilarious.
Reese, you're in. You're in.
Yeah. So I burnt a hole through the blanket.
That's so great.
Man, you know what? Shout out to Marriott. They didn't charge me. They could have charged me fucking $500 because I fucked up their whole bedding.
Just fucking singed feathers.
Hey, so me and this guy go to a fucking like Dollarama or some crazy Indian dollar stores.
yeah,
Nuts.
I bought a knife.
This guy bought a knife. It's one of those dollar stores. Yeah, it's one of those, you know? It's one of those places that sells bongs in the front and like a dollar
so
store in the back.
fucked.
So I go get white cloth yarn sewing kit. I sew up the thing.
You
At
gotta become
first
Pioneer
glance-
Woman real quick.
At first glance, if you don't know what you're looking for, you don't see it, you know? Like you had to like, oh, there it is. Yeah, now I see it.
It's
But
amazing.
No, what's gonna take is it's gonna take some prissy Karen to get that room and be like, the bedspread had a hole in it.
No. Listen to this.
to make sure that they didn't use the same bedspread and I didn't get caught, I put a little coffee on the thing so that way they had to wash the two. That means they just put it in a bag, sent it down. By the time it got washed and cleaned, they don't know whose room it's from.
What a G move. You know what? I do that with my garbage. When we checked out of that hotel, I took all of the like backwood guts and all of the like garbage that was kind of sus, and I always throw it in the communal garbage somewhere in the hallway.
Yeah.
I
that's
never
right.
leave my trash and my backwood guts and my like,
Bro, there's weird
you know,
little
Coke
hotel
baggies
tricks,
and shit like
man.
that. They're always going to the communal trash with me for sure.
Anybody, you know, like, I mean, anybody who's in the hotel culture, I'm sure there's a stand-up comedian who wrote a book out there. There's ways that you can cook and heat up anything. You take 2 shoes and you get a little. You always travel with a piece of parchment paper, and you just put a piece of parchment paper on top of the iron, and you can cook and do anything.
Grilled cheese and shit.
Dude, there's a guy that like a construction worker that has like a spit in the kitchen in the bathroom sink, and he makes pizza dough on the bathroom sink and stuff. Like seriously,
dude. But, oh my God, I seen that guy. That guy, you know what? That pizza was gross.
it looks super gross, bro.
The dough was no way cooked.
His smile though.
Yeah, when he tries it. Whatever, give it a 5. Amazing. You're gonna give that pizza a 5?
I thought you were about to co-sign this dude's pizza.
No, it's so bad. It's really bad.
No, it's god awful.
It's god awful. But can you heat up things? Yeah. The only thing I've ever heated up on an iron in the thing, you put the iron on hot, 0 steam. It's just a hot thing.
It's a grill.
Grill at that point. You can heat up pizza slices in about 3 minutes. Fuck anything else. Nothing is better than an iron in a hotel to heat up a pizza slice. Granted, again, 3 minutes.
Nothing is better. I prefer the air fryer myself.
Air fryers are very good.
No, those are fire. But who's got the microwave is never no good, and you can't trust the microwave in a hotel, man. I don't use no goddamn microwaves in no.
This guy doesn't even travel with a Tide pen.
I'm traveling with nothing, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I was gone for 4 days. I went in with a Simpsons backpack, 2 merch shirts, a Reets merch shirt, a pair of pants, and a couple underwears and socks.
And your Snacks World hat, of course.
And that's it, bro. And it's like, dude,
you always have weed and all the weed accessories. That's it, though. You never have the actual accessories that you need.
No.
Beautiful.
Reets.
I mean, I showed up peak. I was probably 3 minutes into the hotel room. I had the peak fired up, ready to go, man.
This guy showed up. I think I was mid sleep. Was I sleeping? I can't remember, man. I'm always napping in hotels, so when you show up, it's like, hey.
I think that you're like a cat. You nap like 50% of the day, bro.
Yeah, people don't know, man. I love cats, and because I think I am a cat, bro.
Are you Buddhist? You're reincarnated?
Oh, it died again, hey?
Yeah, I know. That's why I moved that one over.
Okay, good. As long as
I don't know, man. I think we need to GoPro. We need to get in touch with these motherfuckers.
GoPro, get your shit together.
You know what? Really, in reality, we need better cameras.
Yep.
Yeah, but shit happens, and you know what? Half the people listen to it, so they don't even give a fuck.
Nah.
What else happened out at 420? So we met Afroman. That was cool.
Afroman was chill. Mercules was hip. We didn't really get to talk to him. We didn't really try.
Bro, Mercules rolls with like 40 dudes.
He did.
Holy
he
shit.
did. It was
It
was very homoerotic. Mercules, I love you, bro, but you can't be rolling with that many dudes. It's sus.
I mean, it's his hometown type kind of thing, I think, right? Vancouver.
Okay.
But at the same time, man, he had a lot of dudes with him. Like when they showed up, I was like, all right, probably time to cut. Like,
we cut right away.
Yeah,
actually.
we left.
We're like, yo, it's not anything. There's just nothing worse than rap dudes. I love rap dudes, but there's nothing like a rapper is a great dude. The people that are always around
It's
him
always
are always the worst.
It's always the people around them for sure.
Dude, the clique is always the worst. The actual rapper, I'm sure Mercules, amazing. I'm sure his clique, just a bunch of posers who just overly hard for no reason. You're like, bro, we're making music here, right, boys?
You thought you had problems with the Mexican cartel.
What?
Now you're calling out Canadian rap fucking cliques, bro. You're gonna have to watch the fuck where you go, Mike Rita.
You want to hear a story? You want to hear the cartel story? It's nuts. We on our show we shout out this company called Mexico Fire, and then
Mexico Farms.
Mexico Farms.
Farms.
And then like a week later, a company called Mexico Fire is like, hey, you keep promoting Mexico Farms, you're gonna see what happens. I was like, great. Mexican cartels after Reets.
And then Mexico Farms called in live on the show
to like cuss him out. He's like, don't listen to those guys, bro.
You're good anywhere you go in Mexico.
And then I think I heard 2 clacks with guns, and it was
bro, have you seen some of the shit that Mexico Farms is?
We can't talk about that,
dude.
Right now,
Okay, so like here's the, like I haven't even been on this podcast, so this has been a great show. I gotta go. I don't want no heat in Mexico. I can't afford
Cartel
heat.
Jones.
I told you there was
four
fucking
We're talking Cartel Jones.
Yeah, I can't handle heat in Mexico.
We're talking Cartel
Bro, I got
Jones,
searched.
baby.
You probably didn't watch episode 1, but I got searched at the Mexican border in January,
I'm out.
and they were like 10 years in jail. They found my vape pens with weed in it, but I got my vape pens back, and I stayed out of jail. So, but yeah, man, it was a situation. Mike actually experienced a similar situation with Mexico. Mexico's cool because you can pay to get out of trouble.
Yeah.
You can pay to get out of trouble, and that's all right.
Mexico's
pretty
about
cool.
that life. Mexico is definitely about that. Like, we'll scare you unless you give us some pesos. They're down.
Sure.
They're like, hey, you want to go to jail or you want to give me $100? You're like, what?
$100.
Here's $100. You're like, all right, get out of here.
That's the equivalent in Mexico. It was what did it, 300 US or 10 years in jail, and like I can do easy math. $30 US per year.
Bro, I got schemed. I think I ended up paying like 2 bills or something.
I ended up getting it down to 80. For anybody that didn't watch episode 1, we went through the Mexican shakedown.
Yeah, I got schemed, bro.
Now we got something that's pretty sus on the table. I've been holding it in my wheelhouse for a while, Mike, because
Is it the hamburger puffs?
yeah, dude, because I only bring fire snacks.
I don't trust no goddamn hamburger puffs.
And this
bro.
one is this one could go either way.
You saw, if anybody watches the tape, you'll see earlier on in the episode that I did grab the hamburger puffs, made a weird face, they put it back.
They've been actually on the table, I think, for 2 weeks now, or 3 weeks.
And I keep looking at them, I'm like, I ain't trying no goddamn hamburger puffs. Reese, you want to try some hamburger puffs?
You got it.
You got to try it.
You got to try it. Here, Reese, you can open. You can do the honors.
Okay, yeah, I'll do the honors, but
Mike, tell the people that you didn't want to do the podcast tomorrow night because the Leafs are up 3-1.
Yeah, so tomorrow night, I thought the Leafs were playing Wednesday, but they're playing Thursday, apparently, but pure Bush League. But the Leafs are up, and I just want to, bro, we're almost going to go to the game. Never mind, man. I was ready to rock.
You know, the thing is,
Smell test. This guy gave it a smell test. What'd you find?
weird. It kind of it smells like pickles a little bit.
there is some pickle there.
So pickle is the secret flavor that they always use in hamburger flavored things.
Yeah, right.
Because cause it's just a synthetic flavor that tastes so much like the real thing, I think.
Now, when I was in the Dominican Republic in 2020, just before COVID, I did hamburger Cheetos.
That's probably fire though. Cheetos.
And they were actually quite good.
So this will be similar, I'd imagine then.
Let's hope.
All right.
Yeah, I'd kill the whole bag.
I don't hate that.
They always end on the pickle terp.
There's terps here. There's definite there's depth to these. Mike's out.
You can just hear me going. Okay, there's definitely something going on here. Let's go.
It's like dill pickle Cheetos. That's the best way to really kind of describe what I'm getting here. Dill pickle.
There's
Cheetos.
not a lot of beef to it.
No, I got a little beef right now though.
It lingers.
I did get a little beef. That's what you're looking for. You want that nice ground beef saltiness. That if they could get that flavor though, they become trillionaires. I'm sure that's a tough flavor to get. The ground beef.
That's pretty
turkey.
good.
Like honestly, I think they probably sell a lot, right?
So this
Where
is
they're
hers.
from? Where they're
This
from?
is hers. It's kind of like you can get it a lot of places, but it's
Like a niche chip.
it's a Pennsylvania company, and you find these in like, you can find hers in Walmart, but this is a limited edition, and they're known for doing like pretty wild flavors with their
You know
nachos
what?
and stuff.
I don't hate that.
No,
Yeah, it's not bad, man.
Wow, it actually has a little bit of a burger taste.
Yeah, you just had a McDonald's hamburger or a McDonald's cheeseburger.
Hey, take it easy with that.
do you think that you could eat a McDonald's cheeseburger with no teeth at all? They're that soft and like.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I feel like there's
Bro,
another conspiracy that they made that way on
You
purpose.
can ask for a steamed bun, and then 100% you could just mush that.
What happened to the big breakfast at McDonald's?
It exists in America,
But not here. It's gone.
Yeah, when I go to the U.S., that my sister
What do you mean?
is
What
a
do you mean?
big
The eggs, the bacon, and the pancakes?
Or
pancake sausage.
yeah.
Yeah,
You still
English
get
muffin.
hotcakes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got the hotcakes, the English muffin, the
Yeah.
hash brown, like a real weird scrambled egg patty.
Yeah.
And then the sausage
it's
patty.
so you actually get scrambled eggs in America.
Yeah,
and
sick.
it is the same as a big breakfast we grew up on, and every so often we hit that for breakfast. My sister's a huge proponent of the big breakfast. We hit it.
You guys
for
are
the
fun. My
nostalgia.
daughter used to love the hotcakes when she was little, and bro, shout out my wife. Always was down for long road trips. Even when the kid was tiny, bro. And shout out my daughter. Always smashing hotcakes. Remember? Because they come with the syrup that you dip.
Oh yeah.
So we used to cut the fucking hotcakes into strips, and she would just dip it, and then
Mavis
you'd
all
look
about
back,
that.
and you'd just be all fucked, and you're like, fuck, that's the stickiest shit I've known a man.
Wet wipes, bro. Early on in having children.
Wow, wet wipes are everywhere when they're little.
Dude, when early on you're like,
You have pocket wet wipes.
it's like an accessory you must have with kids is
Funny,
wet wipes.
huh?
100%.
Bro, it stayed so much in my family that we've made the switch to the adult version, flushable, like the really like tear apart ones.
Oh, I mean that's absolute necessity.
Bro,
for sure.
shout out. These are good.
Yeah.
What are we giving these boys? Okay, look.
They're an underdog. They were an underdog. Let's.
These
state
guys
that.
came in as an underdog. Was I ready to give these guys a fucking 5? Yeah, look, I'm gonna have an extra one. Look at that. As I do the review. Okay, so smell test, Cheeto. Just a fucking Cheeto. You don't smell nothing on these. Swear to God, it's all in the dust. As soon as that dust touches, look, first taste of the dust. Get a little bit of pickle. Get a little bit of like a smoky, bacony burgie.
It's salty. It is salty.
And then once it settles, you get pickle, you get burger, you get ketchup. But these motherfuckers just put everything. There's a little. Obviously, the dominant flavor is cheese. It's a cheesy.
Yes.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, of course.
What are you gonna do?
It's not burger flavored.
No.
They're not that dumb.
No, you don't get a fuck. But can you? The amazing taste here is the burgery, meaty salt taste. That's there. They did it with the smoky salt. It's nice.
They hit you in the aftertaste.
The aftertaste is fire.
Yeah.
The aftertaste, once all that dust settles on your tongue and it all sits where it needs to sit on your taste buds, some of your taste buds are like sweet, smoky, salty, savory.
That's the kick on OG Cheetos is like they're good till they're not good. That taste, once you get to that point, you're like, nah, I need to cut these right now.
I gotta tell you guys a story. When I was a kid, I ate almost a whole bag of Cheetos once and I puked. And why did I eat the whole bag? But you guys, when you guys were kids, would you suck the air out of your Cheeto?
I would occasionally let the saliva melt the Cheeto.
I used to love. I'm gonna do it right now
Make
for
it all
old time's
crunchy?
sake, like this.
That's a tech.
There you go.
Wow,
How's that? How's that hitting now? Old time Cheeto tech.
you can't do it as an adult because you know how bad it is for you. I'm literally pressing that Cheeto dust into the back of my teeth and into the roof of my mouth, and like even right now, I can't get it off.
It's like
Right,
peanut
it's so
butter
good.
stuck to the roof of your mouth.
Bro, when I was a little kid, I ate a whole bag doing that, sucking it right to the roof of my mouth. It becomes like this weird, like, you know, it's no good.
I like, hey, these are they're super tasty. I never did that, but I'd always look for like the weird, you know, when you every bag you get like a weird little reject one.
Oh yeah, the
Those
extra
were-
cheesy small.
That's the ones that I'd look for. And then they
I mean,
ended up
those
making whole
became
bags.
crunchies eventually.
Yeah, exactly. They made a whole bag out of it after.
Which are, to me, the better of the Cheetos.
Do you fuck with Hawkins Canadian
Are you
cheesies?
crazy? Newfoundland, make some noise, bro.
Come on.
My wife, Cheetos, bro, cheese. You got Hawkins is unbelievable, bro. You have a couple brews out in Newfoundland, you come home, bro, you get one of those bags of Hawkins for
So
50
cheesy.
cents.
Oh yeah.
You can get the little ones at the convenience store in Newfoundland for dirt.
You into blunt mode right now, Reets?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so
I look,
Hawkins had a fire a few months ago, and they sent out a tweet like, yo, we got it locked down. Don't even worry. Hawkins got a supply on the stash. Half Newfoundland went nuts. So Newfoundland is a place that loves tradition. So you get some Hawkins cheesies. You get some
Mary
Vienna
Browns.
sausages. You get your Mary Browns. You get oh man, you get your Newfoundland ugly stick. You get yourself a shed. People in Newfoundland are the greatest people because no matter how modern they are, they love their old traditional ways. Like if somebody brings out an accordion, even if they were just singing the most recent rap song, you bring out an accordion, every single one of them, even if they were talking like this a second ago, they're all like, fucking right, boys, man, we're gonna go fucking hard right now, yeah? He's got an accordion played on there called the sea shanty called Coming Home to Mama. When you're coming home to Mama and she's waiting by the door, she says, and coming in my shoes.
Bust out the screech.
And they're just hammered now, and you're like,
Bust
bro,
out the
are we all
screech.
30 years old or are we 90-year-old noobs?
amazing.
Dude, it is an unbelievable thing that no other province has, which is the old love for the old way. You know, like you're never gonna meet someone who from Ontario is like, fucking right, bud. If you don't grow your own apples, are you even from Ontario? You know, you'd be like, you're a loser, bro. Get the fuck away.
I feel like there's certain portions of northern Ontario where you
You
might
gotta
still-
grow your own
you
apple
might-
butter.
Yeah, you're not gonna get fucking apples.
You know, like, you're not growing apples. How the fuck are you gonna make your own jam when the Jam Festival hits in September? You're like, I don't want to be part of the Jam Festival, man. I'm sick of this festival. I'm sick of you.
Yo, man, some small towns in Canada take that fucking fall fair real serious, Mike. Man, there's money to be
is
made.
it Perry Sound or Owen Sound? When you drive in, they go nuts for their like Halloween fall pumpkin festival.
Meaford Scarecrow Festival.
Meaford
the
Scarecrow
fuck?
Festival.
That's what you're talking
the
about for sure.
Meaford Scarecrow.
Meaford Nightmare
Buddy, you
Festival.
drive into
What the
Meaford in the middle of October, and you could swear you're in Halloween Town from some buzzing movie in the 90s, bro. Mental. Just
Super
people,
scary.
Super scary.
Yeah, I'm out.
Like, you're like, hey, that one's hung. Is that guy hanging? Like, that's just a man with a pumpkin on his head. That's a real dude, eh?
Fucking
Dude,
terrifying.
the Meaford Scarecrow Festival.
That's a good good Collingwood Comedy Festival joke.
Man,
that hits locally for
Shout
sure.
out Collingwood Comedy Festival this week. We got a little show. You're booked this week. Fuck.
I got the studio
I was about to
sesh.
ask you. It was a complete show. I'm like,
The
oh.
studio session, Mrs. It's a weed-friendly comedy show in Mississauga.
You know
can
who
smoke
I'm
weed
doing?
inside.
I'm doing a show
Well, you can
for
shut
your
it out. This
homie.
is going to air on Friday. So
Yeah, Legacy Vendors all day from 3 until showtime. Then we got 2 comedy shows.
Legacy's
7:30,
code word for
10:30.
black market.
Yeah, it's the best. The best market.
I'm working for your friend Franco Tadeo.
Yeah,
How do I say his last name?
yeah, it's good enough.
Close enough. How you going to mess up an ethnic name?
Listen.
All you do is ethnic
In
comedy.
Canadian comedy, there's 2 very distinct scenes. There's the Canadian comedy scene. There's 3: Canadian, French, and then the ethnic scene. I do both. I do 2 out of the 3. I do the English scene real well, and I do the ethnic scene real.
What about the stoner scene? Is that's got to
like-
be a scene?
That's a niche scene that only like
Yeah.
10 comics do well in. Everybody else does it, but they all just bomb. I had someone come up to me the other day, and they just explained to me like how Stoner Sundays is only good because everyone liked watching everyone just eat it. Like it was unbelievable to watch some of these
People
comics.
bomb.
Just
No,
people
yeah, you're
bomb.
watching people that like they've got TV fucking specials and shit, and then they just go up
Credits.
there and then just eat a dick.
Eat a dick.
Well, I have a theory on that after watching Mr. Rita do a few weed events. And I've made comments about like the brackish audiences.
This guy got to see like a really good one in Vancouver where there was no opening act. Just Reets went up cold to a cold audience, okay, to do 45 minutes.
To a cold audience, to a stoned audience that had been there for
So like
6
the
hours.
best of the absolute pinnacle of what we're looking for as a comedy.
Dude, honestly, probably the worst type of crowd you could hope for, and a lot of them were like,
And you probably smashed.
some of them were
course I did.
corporates. And some of them were diehard weed people from the Vancouver OG scene, okay? Growers that had been growing since the 70s, guys who actually knew Jack Herrera.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, bro, like, you guys, what?
People like Finger Willie.
Hey,
Shout out Finger
hey,
Willie.
shout out
Anybody-
Shout out
Finger
Nine-
Willie,
Anybody
bro.
that has the name, he's like, this is Finger Willie. I'm like,
Bro,
in my head,
Finger-
immediately there was a switch that went off that was like, you don't fuck with anybody that has managed to keep
Hey,
the
trust
moniker
me.
of Finger Willie.
Yo, if you
Nine
got a
Finger
finger,
Willie.
if you got a finger count in your fucking name,
Nine Finger Willie's
You're-
Finger Willie
you're a
because he was
legend.
known for he was okay. So he's a mafia, but I almost started whispering when we told this stuff.
Can you tell it? He tells it pretty
He tells,
freely, right?
he
Wait,
tells
wait,
it to
wait,
us
wait,
like
wait,
in person to person. Nine,
can you tell this?
yeah.
Bro, you've got the Mexican cartel after
on,
you,
you're going
Mercury's
after
clique. I don't think you want
everybody, bro.
Finger Willie on your
Okay,
back, bro.
Listen, I
Nine
won't
Finger
name
Willie
any
and
more than
Two
Nine
Toes
Finger Willie.
Tommy.
I don't know his real name. Everybody just knows him as Nine Finger Willie. But Nine Finger Willie, he was a former mafia hitman. And like we had a guy, one of his friends. Remember that guy, Papers No Blunts or whatever. He was like, he's the
I
guy.
thought that was a rule.
Johnny
You know?
Papers.
This guy's like paper, no blunts, and I'm like, bro, all I showed up with blunts, Rita.
Yeah. Bro, so we meet Nine Finger Willie's like, associate. First time I ever met him, he's telling me the story of this guy, and I'm like, wow, this is insane. I would never want to meet this guy. And then like right after the story, he's like, all right, man, he's here at the park that we're going to. You're gonna meet him. I was like, what? The hitman guy? He's like, yeah, you're gonna love him, bro. Don't worry. He got a huge accident nowadays, so he's got a little bit of brain trauma. So he's scary. But he's very nice. Like he's lost that crazy side.
You know what's great? A former mafia hitman with a little bit of brain trauma. That
But he's
can't
very
go
nice. This guy
wrong.
met him.
Very nice man.
Very nice man nowadays.
I'm sure he is until he's
Terrified
not.
until he's not. Until he's not. That's right. So
Yeah, but that's the thing is that should be the way it is.
hey, and you want to
100%,
Reese knows
100%.
when I meet people, when people come to meet me, I always get the best of them. They're always so happy to meet me, bro.
Yeah,
It's like, hey,
yeah.
bro, no joke. We
I've
walked
seen it.
into the venue and people started going, Rita. It was bonkers, bro. Just a whole room of stoners going nuts. Nine Finger Willie gets up, bro, like comes to say hi to me, like this old hitman's like, and when he meets you, he's like, hey, Mikey, and he's huge,
Yeah, big man.
giant, big man, bro. Obviously, old hitman, and you can tell in his old age, in his 60s, he must have been a fucking tank.
Yeah, an
in his
absolute shithouse.
And acts, bro, because even when he shakes your hand now, it's like he grabs your whole hand.
Your hand feels like a baby hand.
That's
in there.
right.
You can't get it
And you're
around
like,
there,
damn,
man.
bro.
He's attempting to vice grip your hand.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So the first time I met him, he didn't really break character for a little bit. Like he was kind of, he was tough. And then, we were hitting the blunt, and I don't know what the fuck I said to this guy. He started dying. And then, he started getting into the stories. He started telling these stories about how one time he kidnapped, okay, they call him Nine Finger Willie because his whole thing was that he would cut the tip of your finger off with a cigar cutter the second that he knew you were lying to him, okay?
Jesus Christ.
So that was his thing, so that you were marked. Nine Finger Willie's already came to talk to you. You're losing the tip of your finger. How'd you lose the tip? Nine Finger Willie came to talk to
They
you.
just knew.
They just knew, okay? So it was
a
like this
rat.
whole thing. He was working at the time with the Montreal and West Coast guys, so he was jumping back and forth from these towns. He tells this story about, he goes, when you shake down an honest business, you never make a scene. You walk in, and if they got the money, they'll give it to you right there because they don't want you to come back. And I was like, yeah? He's like, yeah. And then if they come in and they start making excuses, right away, you don't even give them a chance. You fucking whack them in the head with a gun, boom, drop him to the floor. If his wife is there, you threaten her because she's going to make noise. You tell her, shut the fuck up. This is how he's telling these stories. And then we're like, Jesus. And he's like, yeah, one time I had to fucking kidnap a guy. A guy was trying to elude us for weeks. And I was like, elude you? He's like, yeah, a fucking guy would close the shop early or he would show up late. So, we never caught him. And then one day I fucking see him on the street. So what do? I fucking throw him in my car. Tell him, shut the fuck up, get in the fucking car. Guy gets in my car. He doesn't know what I'm going to do. What do? I take him to his house so it doesn't look suspicious. I go, you take him to his house? He's like, yeah. I look like I'm a guest. Walk into his house. Nobody's going to say anything. I tie him up in his fucking house. And now I got to sit there and wait for his wife to get home so she knows how serious this is. So what does he do? He ties a bell to the guy. He goes, I tie him up legs and like hog tie him. And he's telling it very naturally. He goes, I hog tie him and then, I put a little bell on him, so whatever, And then his wife gets home and I go, why'd you? And then he moved by the bell thing. I go, why'd you put a bell? He goes, you don't want them moving too much. If they start moving, they're going to get out and then they're going to cause a big. What you do is you put the bell on them, you hear the jingle and he's moving. You come in there, you throw him a fucking kick or you hit him in the head with a gun. They stop moving. They get that you're not fucking around.
The views expressed on the Snacks of Life episode
this
are
guy's
those
telling me
only
these stories, and I swear to God,
Frida.
when someone tells you these stories, you're like, man, that's crazy. So I was like, but why are you waiting for the wife to get home? He's like, the wife knows where the money is. She does not want to die. He is full of pride. He won't tell me where the fucking money is.
Yeah.
Dude, and I'd be like, for real? He's like, yeah. Sometimes the wife come home with the kids, and you'd be sitting there, and she knew who you were. She'd go, he must, they always knew who you were. So they'd send the kids upstairs, and then he goes, when I saw kids, I knew I had them. Because they don't want the kids to know. They don't want anything. They don't want to know that dad's in the basement tied up with a bell. And he goes, and these people would pay up, and I'd be like, are you crazy? He's like, man, that's the way you got to do it. These people owe fucking, thousands of, $100,000. Are you going to take a loan from a loan shark and not pay back? What do you think? So he's like, yeah. But he said also there were tons of businesses where you none of that ever had to happen. The second he walked in, they agreed to payment plans. Okay, every week you come, I'll give you $4,000. And he'd be like, okay, not a problem. $4,000, Mr. Genie O'Neill will love that. We lost an elastic.
I
That's
broke
it.
an elastic and it flew on your ankle.
That's
I
hilarious.
thought you were playing footsies with me. I was like, I say one thing about a weird kink, and fucking Reese is fucking playing footsies
Sorry,
with me.
guys, I let the blunt go out because I was getting so rowdy about the story.
Bro, I'm wondering if we're gonna have issues all of a sudden.
We're not. That being a Willie, as long as we don't mention his
This is
real
the
name.
type of people that he fucking brings me around, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another. I got something like that too. I think I was accidentally maybe in the mafia for a little bit myself.
You accidentally were in the mafia.
Okay,
This is a Montreal story for sure.
I used to work for a company that delivered knives and shit to restaurants and stuff like that. That was owned by a company that's last letter was a vowel.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, I used to have to walk into businesses with another man about my size, and we'd walk in during dinner service to businesses that, like, say they owed about 20 grand, and we'd be like this, we need a check for $20,000. We're going to put everything in a box, and we're going to take it out of here. And we wouldn't leave until they either cut us a check. One guy threatened to kill me and my buddy Johnny. He's like, you guys are pieces of shit. I'm going to fucking kill you. And my buddy Johnny was like, sir, if you come near me, I'm going to dunk your head in your deep fryer.
That's hilarious.
Then I was like this, oh.
And you're like, I'm also gonna do
I
that.
was like this, yeah, we'll both, I'll dunk your balls.
I will also alley-oop your balls to
I was like,
him.
what's happening here?
Yeah, dude.
But like, I
man.
did that for a couple months, and then like I left when a guy came into the warehouse threatening to kill our owner, and then the owner walked out of the office without saying a word. The guy follows him outside, and as soon as they're out of the warehouse, the owner turned and just dropped him with a right. And I was like, yeah, I'm done.
You're like, I'm gonna put in my 2 weeks.
I don't think I'm gonna get
There's a
my
lot
pension
of fucked up
plan.
people out there, bro.
Yo, that pension plan's for life, though, bro.
Yeah, it's, Omerta. Yeah,
When
I
you
shouldn't
hear
have said
about
it.
shit like that, you're like, man, that's right. People really are getting dark loans from fucked up companies that have, like, do I get a loan from the bank with 10% interest, or do I get a loan from this mafia guy for 5%? But if I don't pay it back in time, he breaks my thumbs.
I think sometimes they don't have an option that they just go in
Can't
and they're
get
like,
the credit at a bank, maybe.
or they're just like, you need money. You're gonna take this money.
We had a guy do that a few months ago. Tried to muscle me at a show. He was fucked.
Holy fuck.
He was fucked. He was like, hey, you're a comic. Well, you doing well? "Buddy, what if I told you that right now if you take out a loan for 15 grand, I could?" And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Yeah, I got a guy. He's a loan shark. You take out 15 grand with him. He's gonna give you 15 grand cash. You give it to me. I put it in my company." I was like, "What the fuck do you think?" Like what, bro? He was whacked. He was whacked.
And that's how you met Cocaine Brian.
No, it's not, man. It's the other guy. Oh man, remember one time we mentioned another guy who had just got out of jail? And, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Fucked.
Yeah, man. I mean, again, I had a great time after you left the airport and went on the airplane with all that whole crew. And I felt very safe in Vancouver. That's for sure.
Yeah, dude. I put this guy up with a bunch of like fucking, I don't know, man.
Straight
you
up
know?
goons.
I set him up with weed goons.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
The
I
snacks
fit
Oh,
in
are
well
fine.
though.
They liked it.
Yeah.
I got no complaints. Nobody was like, "Yo, who's that guy?" You know what was sick, bro? At the weed show, gold medal Olympian Ross Ribliotti. Halfway through the show, he's like, "Hey man, why don't you try this?" And I was like, "Ross Ribliotti, is that you, bro?" Like,
Yeah,
are you
shout out
just-
Ross Ribliotti.
Bro, holding it out. Like, man, I've worked with him a few times now on commercials and weird little projects together. Him and I have like a small rapport, but he's always just so nice that it blows my mind. I'm like, damn, this guy's an Olympian.
Dude.
Icon of
Goat.
Canadian
Yeah.
culture. Goated.
Goated. For
Goated.
sure goated.
Goated when he
100%.
went to Nagano and brought it home, and they were like, "You can't do it. You had weed in your system." You're like, "Oh, I didn't." Because when you meet him, you're like, "You definitely inhaled Ross."
Dude,
1000%.
that turned the tide of Canadian spirit on weed, I think. That was like 1998, bro. When you think about where weed was in 1998,
Nagano.
and like that was a moment of Canadian pride.
Nagano.
Nagano. And yo, the fact, I told you, before I left, I was like, I'm most excited to meet Ross Rebliotti. And he
I
was
told
like,
you, I was like, that's our boy, bro.
He knew who I was, and I was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
geeked. He's like, oh, the Snackman. I was like, yo, the fact that you even know who I am is
He's very
insane,
humble, bro.
He's so humble.
He's also a G. Like he's made his money. He's done his life. He's lived it. He's if that guy shows up to any ski hill or any snowboard hill, and if that guy shows up to Whistler, there's lines of people dying to meet him because it's like, wow.
Do you think he wears that hat? The red fucking
Oh,
Roots
no.
hat
Oh,
and
man.
the mittens?
You want to know something? That's a classic photo of him with the mittens and the
Yeah,
gold
dude.
and the hat.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Fuck yeah, bro! Iconic photo. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I wish he had. I've actually held that gold medal. I'm not gonna lie. I have a picture of it with him somewhere. Man, the thing about Ross is too. He's like probably 50 now, and he's OG weed dude. Like he's got a grill. I think him probably says Ross's and is in gold. Like
That's
he's
amazing.
like, dude,
Dude, nicest guy.
nicest guy. When you meet
Nicest
him,
guy.
he remembers your name. He remembers your thing. Like, yeah, you want to smoke a joint, man?
Yeah.
Like he's not like Ross. It's like
Yeah.
we're with Ross.
Dude,
That's
he was
amazing.
sitting in the. We didn't even know he was there.
Yeah,
and then
so
he just
humble.
popped up like he was like
Yo,
a
you want a
fucking.
nug? And I was like,
Yeah,
and I even asked him, I was like, can I tell them that you're here?
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
like, yeah, don't worry. I was like, guys, gold medalist Ross Ribliotti is hanging in the front row right now,
love
placement nuts.
Number 7.
Yeah, number
Yep,
7.
number
He's like, yo,
7.
have a nug of number 7. We ended up smoking that with somebody that day. I don't remember who.
We smoked a blunt, probably with Severance.
Severance. Got to smoke Ross Ribliotti, man. Dude, Vancouver was a trip. We were there for like 48 hours, and
yeah.
in 48 hours, we crushed the concert, fucking hilarious shit, pizza reviews.
The murals,
That's a
the mural's gonna
whirlwind.
go forever. We set a Guinness World Record
Yeah, I saw that.
for fastest
Hey, did
mural
anybody
by a
actually? Did
podcast.
anybody actually congratulate you?
Yeah, somebody said that to me. They're like, you had to have set a world record for fastest mural by a podcast, so I made the world record. I said I'd love to accept this
Dude,
and
when I
create it.
retweeted it or whatever, reposted it, someone was like, "Congrats, dude! That's awesome! A world record!" I was like, "What do you think? What do you think? Guinness really sent someone down there? You fucking stoners! Whatever. You don't say nothing though. You love it."
It costs It costs over $10,000 US to have Guinness come certify your
Holy
record.
fuck.
And the way it works, so I know this. We'll talk about the Guinness World Record. That's a good topic.
They did one actually that day though,
But they didn't have the Guinness person there to certify it.
No.
So the way it works is that you can pay Guinness. It's like $10,000 US,
Yeah.
and they send somebody with accommodations, and they oversee your world record, and they certify it right then and there. And that's how you get a world record. Or you can submit it after the fact,
Yeah.
but they're not as likely to give you
Yeah.
the world record.
You need like unedited video, one solid clip, probably from one camera.
They're
or
probably
something, right?
still going to be like, nah, the guy that paid us the 10 grand's got the world record. Like, you know, and if you do it, then you probably end up paying them the 10 grand to do it over again.
That's hilarious.
it's a little bit of a racket, man. They've been like the dictionary. They've been releasing the same goddamn records for like how many years now? Like every song,
every
there's
year
like
they add a couple more.
Yeah, 5 different, or they just make records up, like the longest yo-yo while standing on one foot to Jamba Mute.
Over 100 new records.
Yeah, you're listening to Tub Thumper by Chumbawamba while yodeling or some shit. Like,
hey, what did you call it? Tub Thumper?
Isn't that what it's called?
I think so.
That's what it is
I've
called.
never heard someone say it out loud. I've just only read it. I was like, wow, it is Tub Thumper.
Dude, what did I do when we were listening to music? And I'm like, in Vancouver, and I was like, no, that's definitely, I can't even remember what band it was.
So no, not Broken Social Scene. It was so fucking 90s it hurt. This guy was like, dude, that's the Pixies.
Gary Delabate. I'm like, music trivia. Not only do I know snacks. Oh man. So the Leafs are probably gonna lose the next game.
Shut up.
Go Habs, go.
Listen, how are they doing right now?
I think they're the last Canadian team that made it to the Stanley Cup because I was there. I'm pretty sure.
How the
94.
fuck was it? No, just the other.
But 94 is when they won last.
93.
But
93,
Tampa
whatever,
Bay
years ago.
was a West Coast team that year.
No, it was because it was in the COVID fucking thing. So that was the year that the
COVID
Canadian
shuffle.
teams were all together, and we got to truly, for once, find out the greatest Canadian hockey team, and
I mean,
Montreal
bro,
prevailed.
No one can say that Montreal isn't the greatest hockey team ever.
I know.
They're the Yankees of hockey, though. You don't have to like them. I hate the Yankees.
I don't like the Yankees
I
either.
I actually love Montreal. If we're being honest, like as a Leaf fan, in my house, my father loved Montreal. So when we were kids, there was this great rivalry every Saturday, like every
so
couple
crazy.
Saturdays. It was insane in my house. We'd order pizza. We'd have the chicken wings. Like my dad would be there and talking shit to us, like, "Bah, you guys are goofs. What do you like the Leafs for?" You're like, "That."
There's so many of the same players, though. If you look at like their history, it's like so many of the same players have played for both the Leafs and Montreal.
Dude, my favorite troll was
Montreal loves those French guys in the 70s though when they
Sure,
made
oh
when
my
the
God.
when the rule was like, oh, French players can only play for Montreal.
Oh
or
yeah,
some
they
shit.
used to get to draft the first French player in
That's what
the
I'm
draft
saying.
and
Like
shit.
no matter what, first French guy gets Montreal gets dibs. You're like, what kind of fucking rule is that? You fuck. You're like Jean Beliveau, Guy Lafleur, the two Richard brothers. This guy doesn't even really speak French, but he played in the QJLMT, so you come for us. Patrick Waugh, the rule hasn't been here for 30 years, but come. You're like, bro, like when you look at that rule, you're like, oh, I get it. That's why all their icons are also French.
Well, dude, come on. Like, you know that if you go there, they haven't hired a coach their entire existence that isn't bilingual.
Dude,
I
which
still
is
think
the
to this day.
craziest thing. Yeah, of course. Martin
have to
St. Louis
speak
still
French.
speaks French. And the crazy thing is, it's like when that ends, there's going to be a solid 2 weeks of the French media being like, this is the biggest travesty.
I don't think it'll end. It's
It'll
like-
never end.
It's like George Steinbrenner.
They're
with
always
the
gonna
fucking
do it.
facial
Dude, they
hair
have
and
to.
Stuff, yeah.
He has to be able to communicate with the media. And also, if you were an English-speaking coach and you went to Montreal and they didn't fucking win the cup the next year, you would be the person that would be blamed. 100%. They'd be like, oh, it's because this guy can't speak French.
With Anglophone, fuck.
Dude, it would be over. My
100%.
greatest troll was when I was a kid, I had a Doug Gilmour Habs jersey. Because in my generation, that was like the Leaf, and he played for the Habs at the end of his career, right? So that was like...
People would be like, how dare you?
And
how fucking
same with
dare
like
you?
Thomas Caberlet, right? At the end of his career in the Leafs. And you know what? Really,
Caberlet ended up playing for Montreal.
at the very end of his career,
It's
yeah.
like how Kirk Muller ended up with the Leafs
With the
after
Leafs.
the Habs.
Yeah. And you know what?
Shane Corson.
Where else would you rather want to go? You know, you go to basically the team, you're like, I'm out of here, man. I'm going to go to the team that you like. If you don't do that, you go to Boston, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, you go to the, like,
Or if you don't want the stress, it's just like, hey, the LA Kings.
You know what sucks, man?
Florida.
Perfect. Florida.
Let's go play in
Not
Florida
only-
for the Panthers.
There's one thing worse than the guy who goes to the like opposing team at the end of his career. Sundin in Vancouver. There's a bunch of examples to this shit. Is the guy who gets rejected by a team and then fucking destroys them.
Destroys them.
Bro, so right
Patrick
now-
Waugh.
Patrick Waugh. Okay.
Fuck you. I'm not playing for your team anymore. Goes and just
Bro,
cups.
I think his record at home against Montreal was like 32 and like 6. He like barely lost for the rest of his career. Every time he came, they're like, shut out, 1 goal maybe. Like, I'll show you, you fucks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the
Yeah,
greatest.
yeah.
Okay, you know who's another one right now? When Corey Perry was a free agent leaving Anaheim, he wanted to come to the Leafs.
Yeah.
And at the time, the Leafs were like, bro, you're aging. We don't want to give you $2 million, bro. You probably don't got too much.
Went to Montreal.
Bro, this guy went to Montreal.
Yeah.
He went to Tampa.
Yeah.
And he has destroyed us every year since, bro. I hate him.
Corey Perry is like Brad Marchand.
Bro, that's,
You
yeah.
fucking hate him, but if he was on your team, you'd be like,
Wasn't he in Montreal that year that you guys?
Yes,
Bro.
and I was like, man, I fucking hate that guy, but I am so happy that we
Bro,
have him on
he
our team.
Didn't he almost kill fucking what's his name? Wasn't he the one who almost kills John Tavares too?
Possibly.
With the leg to the
Possibly.
head? Oh, man, that was
Possibly.
nuts. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was weird, huh?
Full skate kick.
Kick to the head, just boom, you're out
He's
of here.
definitely a dirty player. When I
Bro, his name is like the rat. His nickname is the rat. You know what kind of fucking asshole you gotta be?
what Brad Marchand is always gonna, he always will
Brad
be
Marchand always has a stupid name too, bro. It's something like
yeah.
the slime dog. You're like, damn, bro.
One time I was at a world gold medal in Toronto,
yeah, sick.
Team Canada, and Marchand was on the team.
What a great
Holy shit.
bro. I never liked that guy more than he was on like a top line too. It was him, Bergeron, and I think they had somebody else, like a pure just fofo whatever dude that they were fucking pumping up the whole time. And that I gotta know.
Getting the phone out.
So I'm in pretty close to the ice for this gold medal game, and I'm vocalizing as a Habs fan how much of a rat fuck Brad Marchand is and how much I hate him. But like, he's really killing it, and he's fucking, he's on Team Canada, so I have to cheer for him, but I fucking hate him. And true story, the people in front of me are his parents.
Nice.
And, and I'm like, I look down and there's two Brad Marchand jerseys right in front of me, Team Canada, and it's this older couple. and the dad just kind of like looked back at me and was like, and again, I was like, expressing how much I loved him to hate him because I wished he was on my team because he's such a fuck.
Straight the fuck up, bro.
You're looking at his dad, and his dad's looking back at you, and you're like,
yeah.
You know how your kid is.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
a piece of shit.
Yeah,
but I want him to be my piece of shit.
Yeah. Like when that guy's on your team, you're like, get him, fucking fight. Speaking of fighting, man, the other day, Steven Stamkos went at Austin Matthews, and Austin Matthews, this is my determination. Again, I'm a third party to this because I'm a Habs fan. Austin Matthews showed me that he is an American hockey player, an American born, raised, and Brad, get my Don Cherry cap on, because as a Canadian hockey player, Stamkos, local Ontario boy, you don't take that shit. You drop the mitts and you fight the guy.
You're gonna go.
You have to go him. You have to go him.
Bro,
And-
the Marchand Crosby Bergeron line. It wasn't
come on.
It wasn't a Fifi guy. It was
no,
the
it was
main
like
line.
it was
So it's
basically
just a
the
Fifi
greatest
guy,
hockey player, Canadian hockey
kid
player.
named-
You know
He's got a
what I'm
girl's name, I
thinking
don't know.
of? I'm thinking of that time that Crosby brought Chris Kunitz to Team Canada because Chris Kunitz had like 40 goals a year before with Crosby on his line. So that was his personal request.
Yeah, it's like
hey,
magical.
That's what I'm thinking of right now because I'm like, oh yeah, you know what? That's right. That line is unstoppable. What a nightmare that must have been. 3 grinders on the first line who will fucking score on you in a minute. And I mean, think about the goal that wins the World Cup.
Bergeron is on fire right now. Boston had one of the greatest seasons ever. The greatest season ever.
The greatest season ever, which is a disgrace.
I hate.
Bruins.
That's one thing that we can all agree on is fuck
Fuck the Bruins. I know, man. Was there a blunt we can smoke over that, bro? Like,
Boo Ruins.
wait, are we hitting the 2-hour mark? Yeah, we're hitting the 2 hour mark.
Yeah, just about there.
Yeah, I can feel it right now. I was like, as soon as I was like, fuck the Bruins.
Slow down a little bit.
I've had lots of encounters with Bruins fans, and I remember burning one of them. There's no free furniture this year, motherfucker. And the guy stopped and looked at me, and he's like, you know about that? You know about Jordan's furniture? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, all right. And we ended up having a beer together in Montreal.
And now they're a married couple.
That's how it works,
making
man.
love on the wee weekend.
Shout out Liquid Death for keeping us hydrated right around this 2 hour mark. Mike, do you want to get into these cupcakes before we go?
No, man. I don't like lime.
You don't. That means you have to eat
You
it.
gotta give it a shot.
Yeah, man. You
Jack
can't.
is
It's
rated.
2 against 1 now. You have to eat it now.
When the lime is in the snack cake, and then you gotta pretend that you like the lime. Like the lime.
Is there anything else that we need to talk about this week, Mike? Anything else that you wanted to bring to the table? Reese, we're going to allow you some time to shout out all the stuff that you have going on.
or anything that we gotta get to? Nah, you know what? You didn't vet them.
You know what? Any of the phone calls we've had recently have been kind of bush.
Nice.
yeah.
I gotta put it
Bush
back.
calls.
We got to give away our prize for the best psychedelic trip.
Oh man, I already know who it is. It's the only one that stayed in my mind is the guy. Can you see what I hear?
Yeah, see, so it's a toss-up between him and Big Turp.
Bro, let me just get one bite and you guys eat the rest.
No, fuck you, man.
Just stuff it all in your mouth at
I
once.
want to eat it.
Put it in your mouth, Mike.
This guy's like,
Just put it in your mouth, don't suck it.
it can't all be fun and games, Reets.
Yeah, this is.
Key lime
Oh, yeah.
Hostess,
Oh
hey?
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Boys, this is gonna be garbage, bro. Coconut lime pastry. I'm out, man.
You're gonna love it.
I fucking already.
How do you
hate
feel
it so
about lime,
much.
Reese?
I don't know. Let's
I don't know. Let's try.
Let's try. I've never tried it in a cupcake before.
Eat it, Reet.
I'm waiting to see you guys. I'm like, how gross.
No, it's not bad.
Nah. This is
Get into it. You know what? You're gonna have to take a couple of these on the chin.
I get shook.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's
but
not.
it's not bad.
It's not bad. I like lime. Now, key lime is a specific type of lime from Florida. I was telling the story earlier to Reese about meeting the rat from the Tiger King, the fat guy on the Sea-Doo.
Classic character.
Yeah, I was down there on business, and I woke up one morning, and it just happened that the Sea-Doo rental place beside this little hotel I stayed in was run by that guy, and I got to sit down with him for like 25, 30 minutes and have a conversation about Tiger King and like
Yeah.
like.
And key lime cupcakes.
But does it give money?
But does he have the guck? You know what? He looks like he pays for guck. That guy. He looks like he's got a roster of guck 4000 in his flip phone. For real.
Does he do the old mucky megaraki?
Right around the 2-hour mark, Reach totally embraces the silliness and he just goes right for it. Just fuck it.
Mucky.
It's amazing.
There's a time you gotta eat the lemon pie with the cake and no deep.
It's whatever, bro. I'm not hating it as much as I thought I was gonna.
Man, underdog.
What did we give this today? We didn't even give the hamburger puffs I give them an 8.1.
Ooh.
They're solid 8s, man. And the thing is that on the surface, this doesn't appear like it's going to be a quality product. And it turned it around.
That one? Yeah, those things as a snack I'll give him like a 7, but as like a cheese puff based snack I'll give him like an 8.5.
Right. You gotta base it on the
You got to base it on the cheese puff for
Yeah,
sure.
okay, so yeah, then like that's a good cheese puff.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's a good cheese puff.
You're right. On the scale of snacks across the board,
Yeah,
like
low
something like salt and vinegar or something being 10.
Mike also puts
weird.
no caffeine, no sugar Coca-Cola as a 10. Let's preface that. Right? Sus as fuck.
Like a Coke Zero?
No
it's
caffeine,
beyond
Coke
that.
Zero.
It's beyond that.
Oh, so even worse.
It's zero
yes,
caffeine, zero
extremely
sugar.
worse.
So it's like a Coca-Cola crop dusted some water, and then you've got
But it is literally water, carbonated Coca-Cola
It's colored
water.
club soda.
I drink colored club soda like a psychopath, and even Danielle's like, it's a little, it's a little fruity.
yeah, it's not quite for.
But in
for
fairness,
mass
you see
consumption.
him off the real Coca-Cola, he's a psychopath.
I don't want to.
He's got a lot
God.
of energy as it is. Like,
I know you get one real Coca-Cola in me, like too much liquid sugar. I'm like, yeah, boy, you better swallow it.
He turns into the Macho Man like he did at Fannabis when he was wrestling Black Zeus. Shout out Black
Did you
Zeus.
get to go in the ring?
yeah, no, I didn't go in the ring. I got to sit outside the ring and be like this. Oh, it's a drop kick! Oh,
yeah,
my
but you
God.
had to work with my arch nemesis,
Yeah, I did.
Eric Johnson.
Yeah, I had to work with your arch nemesis, Eric Johnson.
Who the fuck's Eric Johnson? Why?
His arch nemesis.
I thought his arch nemesis was
Listen.
True Turtle. You got beef
He's got
across the
so
board. there.
much. Mike Rita has so much beef.
One time I told Eric Johnson that I didn't like his face. He had an unlikable face.
Is it true?
And you can't say that to somebody in an ego-driven business like that. Hey, I don't like how you look.
He's basically saying like,
Yes,
you're a
me.
writer.
Your face is wrong, bro.
You're a writer.
I can't remember why. He asked me something so normal, like, why didn't I book him, or why did I delete him off Facebook or something like that? And I swear to God, I delete a lot of people off Facebook. Like, if I don't actually have some sort of any relationship with you, then I don't care. Like, I don't really give a fuck. Like, it's nothing personal. People take it so fucking personal.
Bro, I don't
I either
accept
deleted
Facebook
him
requests.
or unfollowed him or something like that. Okay.
Okay.
Homie sends me a message, hey, bro. I just saw that you unfollowed me. Is there something personal? And I swear to God, I just wrote back, no, man, I just don't like your face.
It's Facebook. I mean, it's fair.
And
That's fair
he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, dude, I don't like your face. And then he was like, well, then I guess you'll never have to see it, will you? And he blocked me. And then years later, he unblocked me because somebody wanted to book me for a gig. And he was like, "Hey man, I know we got our own problems, but this guy was, and it's like I don't actually have problems with Rick Johnson. I don't like lots of people's faces though. Like it's not a thing.
I'm gonna have to look at this guy's face to see if
It's a very unlikable face.
I mean, I said this to you many times.
His father
Mike,
was an
at
old professional wrestler. Though.
At this age, I don't have to be friends with people.
Wait,
it.
though.
You know what I mean? Like,
His
I don't have to
dad-
like
I got
people.
friends.
His dad was a wrestler.
His
though.
dad was a wrestler.
Bullwhip Johnson.
So he got punched in the face a lot, and it was genetically passed down to him. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, this guy could probably use a good fucking shot to the head.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
We'll point him out next time around. Watch it.
He's okay.
I hate
But
everybody.
know what he does look like though? He looks like he'd play a great like penguin in a gritty HBO
Batman remake.
Batman. He'd be a good Batman.
He looks like Danny
villain.
DeVito.
No. He looks like because he's big and beefy. He's like muscular.
Oh,
kind
great!
of.
Now I'm punching out a big beefy guy. Thanks, Mike Rita. What the fuck?
He gets you into some shit. Mike Rita does.
He's a beefy guy.
He's a beefy guy. He's got biceps for days.
Really?
Got big old biceps.
And you got beef with him?
He'd probably crunch me up, but still.
He'd probably punch me out too. Like, and I could.
Could he take all three of us though? In like
No chance.
no chance.
Not if we went into it singing the Snacks of Life podcast song. Like if we all walked in and we're like, "There's a thing you got it,
And then just give him the Everton handshake.
Just boom.
wow, Everton handshake.
I
This
like
guy's
that.
fuck. This guy's British. He loves that right
I
now.
like that. The Everton handshake.
This guy's like, oi, oi, oi.
All right, mate.
all right,
have a very
he's
regal-
talking more language.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
I have a very regal name, Mike Rita.
Edward Mayer.
Edward William.
That's quite nice.
That's fuck.
Yeah, it's very,
didn't know
it's
we
very
were-
white.
Mine, it might be even as white.
Really?
Reese Roy.
Reese Roy.
Reese Roy, left back foot in Westminster Packers. You're like, wow.
Roy Turner.
Oh man, Roy
Super
Turner
Brit.
with an absolute rocket to lead up to the bloody derby.
In one timeline, we never moved to Canada as a family.
That's-
In one timeline, you're like a left back for some like
Exactly.
third division soccer
I
team.
play for
Sounds like he
Wrexham.
plays rugby, to be honest with you. He's got like
Roy Turner with an
It's Roy
absolute.
Turner with a fucking try.
Oh man,
I love
his
him,
father
man.
in the stands losing it.
My dad used to play soccer. Like he used to play football.
Football. I was gonna say, how do
he
you
used to
say
play
that?
football? And like he had his legs insured, and he fucked up one of his legs.
Cash the
and
check.
Cash the check. Moved to Canada.
Damn.
For
So
some
you're
reason,
like
they-
84 brightness, printer paper white.
That's it. Boom.
Boom.
Boom. I'm out in the sun. 15 minutes tops.
Boom. Done.
Actually, no, what? That's not true because I don't know what it is, but like my grandfather, he like passed on this thing to me. We tan. We
Tan well.
I tan very well.
I do as well.
Yeah,
It's
I go.
weird.
I can go quite a deep sultry.
This is the
brown.
Instagram clip that everybody's been waiting for.
We tan very. Take the sun very well.
Yeah, they're bacon flavored,
Yeah, I
motherfucker.
can't wait to eat these. I've
Yeah.
been- I've been
Show the
eyeing
camera
those
that
up.
the bacon flavored. Shout out Great Canadian Meat, man. They're awesome people. I went there to their deli. I got an Easter ham from them.
Oh, then your kid forgot to fucking.
And then my kid, I put it in the fridge in the garage. Kid throws it in the freezer. And this is the thing about being a separated parent.
Freezer.
When we went to eat the ham, my kid wasn't there. He was a full like 4 days, 5 days from coming home. And I said it right at the hop. I was like, I'd love to give him shit for this, but I'm not even going to remember when he comes back that he was just a few degrees off, in fairness. You know, like he was like a solid 5-10 degrees off between frozen and refrigerated, but
I'm taking two right
How long
away.
does it take to
Go
thaw
for-
that thing?
a whole day. Yeah. We ended up eating it the next day. It was fire. And then what I did was,
You have to cook those things or no?
it's basically you're heating it, right?
No.
Yeah, but you got to heat it to the core. There's a bone in it. But what I did was I took all of the Easter ham and I portioned it for pizza.
Nice.
So then I made a Hawaiian pizza with the Great Canadian Meat Easter ham.
Nice smoked ham.
And their bacon is absolute fire. I don't know if we talked about this last week or not. Their bacon is insane. Their bacon, if you put in a piece, unlike bacon in a store that's water cured, that's why it pops at you and shit, and you shouldn't wear no shirt when you bake, and they shrink down.
Yeah.
The Great Canadian Meat bacon is smoked.
Yep.
You put a piece in this big, that motherfucker comes out this big.
Those guys are taking full hunks and just fucking smoking them probably.
Pork belly.
Take a fucking chunk. Man, when I
Short
worked at
fuck.
European Meats, man, rich people are eating different bacon than us poor folks. I want anybody who lives out there to know.
1000%.
Rich people come in to get real bacon that's been cured and smoked, and they buy it by the
$10
box.
a pound, dude.
Bro, no, I can't do no more of those. Those are addicting. That'll fuck up my whole life right there, bro. Those are fucked.
They are actually really
I
fucked.
could eat 1,000 of those on a road trip. That's no good.
And this actually comes in a pack. that has, remember the road trip jerky?
Oh, yeah.
I hit them up. I was like, Great Canadian Meat, man. Me and Mike really love the road trip jerky. We have one major complaint about it. And they're like, oh, really? What's that? And I was like, the bag is not big enough. We're going to need bigger bags of this for our road trips. How dare you? I'm like,
Send a bucket.
bro, the Kentucky bourbon road trip jerky we did last week, I barely get back to the car and the shit's done.
No
Fuck,
good.
it's not good for a road trip. That hits for the road trip.
But the jerky was probably amazing.
Oh,
It was so good that it was no good. You ever have something so good that it's no good?
these guys pump out shit that you just, it's addictive.
It's so good. It's trash. You're just like this. Trash.
You don't want any of this. It's horrible. Yeah, that,
So
it's
where
like
is this? Where is their fucking meat shop that I can just go and buy fucking bacon from?
Whitby.
these guys?
Oh, Whitby. I was gonna say I think it's Muskoka, but that's
No, it's Whitby. Oshawa, Whitby.
Muskoka is Muskoka smoked meats or whatever.
Kurtz's Deli, Whitby, Ontario. Great Canadian Meat, great people. They've been a proponent of the show. They've sponsored a lot of Snackman
I gotta go
related
check that
events.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna beat, and that shit was just fire and straight the fuck up. Great Canadian Meat is one of our sponsors, along with Liquid Death and Headwater Cannabis, and also Castle Glassworks. We want to thank you guys for tuning in this week. Our guest Reese Turner has been getting high with us for the last 2 hours. It's been great, man. Reese, thank you so much for coming out. Everybody listening, if you made it this far, hit me up in the DMs and you get something for free. What you get for free is a message back from me.
Mike said he was going to give people free merch if they got to the end and said woozle wazzle. Then the stoned ass forgot.
And for like a week, I was getting messages from people just saying woozle wazzle, and I just heard it, and I wouldn't know why the fuck they were sending it to me. I was like, why the fuck they sending me woozle wazzle?
Reese, why don't you tell the people before we go where they can find you doing your stand-up, where they can find you selling gray market, legacy, whatever you want to fucking call
Under
it.
the bridge by Eglinton. If you
Shout out all your
twice.
people and shit, man.
That's it, man. Okay, so the 29th of April, we've got the studio session, Mississauga. We've got a bunch of great vendors.
Oh my God, great comics too. I saw Paul, Chris. You got the whole crew coming out.
That's the 8 o'clock. The 10:30, we got Kenny Robinson coming.
Who's that? Just for no reason.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Mike
Chris
starts off
Robinson. We got a bunch of just great comics on that show, and we got some great vendors. We've got Euphoric Cannabis.
Shout out, Nick.
Yes.
Hey, that's our boy Nick.
That's our boy Nick. Shout out, Nick.
Nick's
You know
great,
what?
dude.
No one's ever done. No one is more supportive for Canadian comedy
1000%.
in that weed biz than him. You put him on a show, he'd be like, "Yo, I'll just come out."
Yeah, he's amazing.
I'll come out, man. I'll
so
set
we
up.
have him. We have Stay Lifted, Danielle and Graham from.
Oh
out that
yeah,
way. Some
stay
fantastic
lifted.
weed.
Good peeps too. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
we've got Body Buzz from out of Hamilton. We've got the Hammertown Hash Heads, and we've got the store that I help manage, the Oneida Cannabis Store, coming from London.
What's the location of that?
1984 Fairgrounds Road, Southwold, Ontario, baby. Come see us. We got some great deals. Fucking, you can get an ounce for like $10. Where else can you get a $10 ounce? Only us, baby. You come and see us.
Mikey told me that earlier, and I'm like, people are flocking for $10 ounces.
Yeah.
There's like a whole demographic.
There's people who just die for that cheap of weed.
My old
crazy.
man would go. My old man would be there with $80 in his hand, buying a 2-month supply at a time. He'd grab some pipe tobacco and
just sit back getting ripped on fucking the most mid of all mid shit you ever smoked.
he would say, "That's some good smoke.
Yeah, it's a good smoke.
Some good smoke."
When I was your age,
it.
you know.
Where do they follow you at, Reese, when they want to follow you?
Instagram, RET, or just follow me on Facebook, Reese Turner.
I looked at that for like 10 minutes when you first followed me or followed you or whatever happened, and I was like, reset.
I get that all the time.
Somebody else followed me, and it was like a mycology fucking Instagram, and I read it wrong like every single time. I couldn't. It was really fucking trippy and I mean, it made sense. Reets, where the fuck are you gonna be this weekend? You're in Montreal, I think, aren't you, bro? Oh, sorry. Reets is on Instagram right now because he's verified and he needs to take time out of the show to get back to the masses of people that are following him. He's got all sorts of endorsement deals knocking down his door. As soon as he got that blue check mark, Mike Rita turned into Mike Rita, the Elton John of Canadian comedy.
What's that, Vin Diesel? You need me for the new Fast and Furious movie? Not a problem.
Dude, you're
Sorry,
playing
guys.
some guy. You're playing a dirty mechanic in like the wrong side of town.
Fast and Furious 12.
What do you guys need, a V12? We haven't had one.
I got an
here in
89
3 years.
CRX for parts in the back.
Oh, fuck. Danielle's calling me. See, I knew something was coming.
Oh, let's put her on live.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's hilarious. D, everything okay? All right. What the fuck?
Call her back.
Oh wait, no, I need to know what's going on.
Yeah, because you know what, you need to call her back because no one calls you after 9 unless it's important. You said that earlier.
Remember that?
And
I'm not lying.
we'll confirm with her that the first thing I said to her was, "Do you hate me?"
That's amazing.
Might have been my kid.
Daddy, are you hanging out with the weird snack guy again? Make sure you bring home some snacks for me. Well, I guess I could tell people where I am while Mike tends to a family. Your wife just voicemailed you, bro. She's like, "Oh, that guy again. He keeps on stalking me."
Writing a text.
He shows up here every night. I don't know. It's weird. I actually, when I saw Mike's wife the other day, she was wearing a Willie Nelson shirt, and that's how I knew she was a straight up badass, and I loved her.
Yeah, Willie Nelson t-shirts.
I got a chance to meet Willie Nelson, and I have a Willie Nelson. Yeah, man. So I have the trifecta of weed for me. I have met Snoop Dogg and got an autograph from Snoop Dogg. I've met Willie Nelson, got an autograph from Willie Nelson, and I've met Cheech and Chong, and I've got an autograph from Cheech and Chong, and that's like that's like my I've met Wiz Khalifa. But that doesn't hit
Not
those
to
three.
The same, yeah, not the same.
Yeah, Willie is an absolute legend, man. Willie is one of those people that doesn't get enough respect from the new generation for being a badass when it wasn't cool to be a badass. You know what I mean? He was a huge star doing Live Aids and Farm Aids and all sorts of things like that, promoting cannabis, tour buses that run on hemp, hanging out with Jack Hare, him and fucking Woody.
Woody
right?
Guthrie?
Yeah,
Woody
Woody Harrelson, White Man Can't Jump, smoking, and you know what I mean. Like Willie is a fucking legend, man. Like just to be able to even like be this close to Willie Nelson, you fucking feel some type of way. Is everything okay, Mike Rita? Everybody that's listening is. Everybody listening right now is on the edge of their seat for the.
Yeah, everything's okay. Just fucking. Life is so weird, huh?
Yeah.
We're over here having the time of our lives, and somewhere else on my other side of my life, there's just a full blown like, meltdown at my house. I'm like, for
snacks
fuck.
alive.
Right, you know what this is right now? When Bush gets the plane has hit one of the towers, and he's just gonna act cool, and he's like, all right, wrap it up. All right, so the mouse, so the mouse
You're just reading.
cheese.
He just made us reading to children. We are grade school children right now, Reese.
No, that's just what was happening at the time of the Twin Towers.
Of the time of right now, I'm reading with children right now.
Oh my God! I hope the Twin Towers isn't happening at home, Mike. Jeez.
It is, bro. So
shit.
my
Snacks
cat
alive?
ate my dog, and my dog ate my bird, and my no. I'm gonna boogie after this episode.
Circle alive.
I'm just in my hair. I'm like, I just got a boogie. It's like a full blown panic attack. I'm like, I just got a boogie when things are.
Jeez, all right, well, play the fucking theme song. I'm the Snack Man. You already know where the fuck to find me.
Hey, you know where to find us, baby. Snacks of Life podcast.
And I'll probably be following Mike around the country like Jerry Garcia. I'm a Rita head.
You know what? People know who you are now too. They've been like bringing it up. They're like, oh, that's
you act like people didn't know who the fuck I was before this podcast,
no,
bro.
but with the Snacks and Reets team now.
It's a good combo, man. I feel like the people are fucking with it, and what they really, really, really come here for is the theme song. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go, man. It was a pleasure, guys.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have
The Snacks of Life. The Snacks of Life.
There's a time you gotta go and show you're growing. Now you know about
The Snacks of Life.
The
Snacks of Life. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank our sponsors, Headwater Cannabis, Liquid Death, Castle Glassworks, and Great Canadian Meat Company. And we want to thank our guest, Mr. Reese Turner.
See you guys next Friday.